You know what I've realized? I've realized one stupid thing. I set the hotkey to the goddamn Alt key. Because I am incredibly smart. Let's fix this. There. Now it's fixed and it won't stop the stream anymore. Because I'm definitely the smartest person in the room, obviously. It's streaming to my channel, right? Let me refresh the page. I'm actually confused. Okay. Live. I should be live, right? Okay, good. I am definitely live. Alright. Now actually continue with this, and hopefully I won't break everything again.
You deserve the chance to earn that legacy you were talking about. To leave a light for those who'll come after.
So brilliant was my time at the academy.
You know what?
That those feelings consumed.
I think it's probably better to start from the beginning. So let's do that. Okay, Steam, work your magic. And no, I don't care that I have a new Steam item in my inventory. Now Alt-Tab just to put everything to the foreground because I need 3 monitors and I don't have 3 monitors. Okay. Whoops, nope, hard. Wonder what the golden emblem does.
I was bewildered. I was impatient.
Alright, now from the beginning.
I felt overwhelming
Without everything breaking.
Myself and anger at my own weaknesses.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have to nuke your own computer just to get a game to run, right?
And thanks for reminding me to look up.
I formatted all my drives to get everything working, because
Now I know I'm standing among friends.
But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough.
But getting to know you two showed me that there are nobles who live up to that name.
You just keep reminding me how unlike a noble you truly are.
Before I came to the academy, I was a Jaeger. But I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer. I can't believe it! My very first class trip! We're gonna have the best time!
You deserve the chance to earn that legacy you were talking about. To leave a light for those who'll come after.
So brilliant was my time at the academy that those feelings consumed my every thought, my every waking moment. The time I spent with my classmates was something that, in so many ways, changed me.
still disappointed.
From the strict yet kind instructors who diligently taught us, to the people we met as we traveled across the country. The time spent with them, my memories of them, were like a truly radiant light. And somewhere, a part of me thought that radiance would continue shining for ages to come. But all it took was a single bullet to bring everything crashing down.
Bullet in the shape of a bunch of giant mechs.
Go finish your speech in hell.
Oh yeah, that bullet. Okay.
That bullet sparked a fire which grew and grew before our eyes, evolving into a great flame that smothered our light in an instant.
Offline? What? This is a stream went offline. Oh.
Well played.
Picnicked. Okay.
There were no exceptions.
Well, that's not my fault. It's Comcast's fault.
Never-ending days or anything else I'd come to treasure.
Resound, resound, O voice everlasting! Rend night's silent veil and reveal unto all the beautiful world!
What's going on?
Everything was reduced to ash.
But at the end of the day, I'm C. That's the real deal.
The crow arm.
Finally, back online.
This time, he isn't real. He never was.
There we go.
Back then, I still didn't understand. I didn't know the pure bliss
Pause the stream in the other window,
that comes from
because
parting.
now that I know it's back on.
I didn't understand what it meant to truly love someone. All I could do was endure the torment of my own sense of powerlessness and bottle up the feelings I could do nothing about. All while trying desperately to fight against that ever-burning flame.
Isengard Range. Canyon. So what are you doing up here? Is this the farthest place away in Erebonia they could find? Guess so.
Where am I?
Boo.
How did I get here? I feel like I was fighting, and then... Am I dreaming?
Of course not.
Celine? Yep. Celine and Valimar.
So you've finally woken up.
You're...
And I wish it were, but this is no dream. This is reality. Cold, cruel reality. And you're going to need to hurry up and accept that because you haven't got time to waste. His core's been damaged, which means he's not going anywhere anytime soon.
God damn it, and I wanted to get into the
So you're gonna
robot.
need to protect yourself, Ashen Awakener.
Ashen Awakener? What are you talking about?
We just talked about this in the last game.
What's going on here anyway? What is that thing? Wait, never mind that. What are you?
Ugh, knock it off. How am I supposed to answer anything when you keep bombarding me with question after question?
Yep.
You're a chosen one. Chosen by a fragment of the ancient great power.
Oh god, it's JRPG logic again.
Power?
That's right. Those fragments are the
Chosen
origin
one.
of the great knights that appear in Erebonian legends. At times, they protected people from harm and disaster, while at others, they were the cause of harm and disaster themselves. And the being in front of you is one of them, a divine knight known as the Ashen Knight.
The Ashen Knight? Valimar? Wait. I remember when I called him.
You got it. You've known that name for a while by now. But he's not the only divine knight that's active. The noble faction has one under their control too. That one
Yep.
is known as the Azure Knight, or Dean. Remember? That's the one you fought and lost against.
Uh-huh. Crow's Mech. Gundam Wars.
Why? Why did it come to this? Why did everyone... Crow?
He had me fooled too. How could I have known that irresponsible playboy was the Azure Knight's Awakener? He's obviously had plenty of experience piloting it, too. He must be pretty dedicated to his cause, whatever it is.
Hey, get up! You can hear me, right? Take me back to Trista! Take me back to my classmates!
I think that's a bad idea. You need to get more experience first. Also, his core is damaged or something like that.
You're wasting your time. His core was heavily damaged in the battle with the Azure Knight. Didn't I just tell you that? And despite that, he strained himself flying all the way out here afterwards. Even when he was barely hanging on, he prioritized your recovery over his own. You exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with him, you know?
Damn it!
Well, he's passed down the mountain. Wonder where it will lead to.
Must be somewhere in the Isengard range, on the northern side of the Nortia province.
Dead on the money, apparently.
Surprised you were able to work that out just from a glance. I guess that's what happens when you're raised in the mountain. Hey, where are you going?
Alright. Unexpected surroundings. Achievement unlocked. So let's see. Dash. Oh, switch leader. I think it's the usual stuff here. Question is about the notebook. Yeah, well, as you read a summary of the story thus far, all the help notebook contains information on how to play the game. You can access it both by pressing the back button or by choosing the note section of the cat menu, then flipping through the various tabs. You can also confirm your current objective by pressing the X button and it gets the navigation screen. Okay. Alright, let's see. Huh. Turbo mode is currently set to left thumbstick down. That's annoying. I liked it when it's set to right trigger before. I'll have to fix that next time.
My stuff's gotta be around here somewhere.
Let's see, so I have a golden emblem. Ooh wee! That's a good starting item, I think. Do I have any costumes? Nope. Accessories? Nope. Ornaments? Yes. No master quartz though. So let's see, I can get it. I have an attack 1. Oh, they're doing the, all the slots are locked, okay. Alright, Saintly Force. Let's just equip everything for now.
I can sense monsters nearby too. I'm gonna need to be careful.
Cool sword though. That does not look like... I don't remember his teeth being purple. But what can I say? Green found his equipment. This is like all my gear. Good thing I managed to find everything. I've already set the master course in my orbit too. Set the master course in Doreen's Arcus. Course can be set to the orbit section of the camp menu. Ornaments, general term for devices, blah blah blah. We already know this. Master Quartz? Yeah, I already know what Master Quartz does. Quartz, blah blah blah. Yeah, I already know all that. I played enough of these games to know exactly what I'm doing. I am ready to lose to every single boss now. Kaziri Kai. You mean he did not keep his... What's the name of the weapon? The, Yeah, I'm smart. Also, item DLC. Yeah, so I get a bunch of these. I get a bunch of junk. I mean, why not? 10th anniversary set. Anniversary Mishi. Hey! Look at all this free stuff that I get. Why do I get all this? I mean, I'll take it. I don't know why you're giving me all this, but I'll take it. Also, can you only have maximum of 99 new material? Yeah, so there's no reason to accept the other one. See, Trail since 10th anniversary in Japan. Yeah, so Joshua's clothes. Personally, I like his regular outfit better, so. Wait a minute. No S-brake? Come on, did he forget to use it? Did he forget how to use it? How could you forget how to use it? Yeah, I don't think I can check anything there. Alright, guess it's time to move on then. The monster looks like a tough one, but tough is just what I need to get warmed up. You press the A button to attack enemies in the field. But honestly, first I should probably save just so I don't lose any progress. Yeah. 14 minutes in, good progress.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
Oh god, there's rumble on this controller.
Let's move.
Saying the attackman will display everything, yeah. I don't believe I can scan, right? Oh, it just wants me to attack. Okay, how do I turn rumble off? Alright, crafts. Okay, can't analyze items. I have battle scopes, good. So they added more animations to all the
Here I go.
attacks and stuff. Oh. Attack misses target will counterattack when the attacker is in range. Who knows? Maybe that was set in stone.
Let's move. My turn. Too slow. Here I go. Okay, it's safe for now.
Alright. Not bad. The monsters around here shouldn't be a problem if you can keep that up. No, I can do better. I need to hurry up and get back in fighting form. Hey! You can now view the Monster Guide. Monster Guide automatically records information on monsters you fought, serving as a valuable reference. Information is recorded gradually, unlocking all the monster specifics required to keep attacking it or use certain arts, items, and crafts. Yeah, just use a battle scope or an art. And now view the active voice record. Active voice record lists the last 50 active voice lines heard, allowing you to reread them or listen to them again.
I wonder what's going on over at the academy now.
Hey! Slow down a
Huh.
bit!
Well, only one way to find out.
They gave him a more fluid attacking animation in the field. Nice. Lots of little things. Alright, controller vibration off. Much better.
If I keep going this way, I should be able to get out of the canyon.
Excuse me! You can't seriously be thinking of leaving him there out in the open, are you?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I can move him.
Hey, say something. Are you mad at me or something?
Why would I be? You only completely disregarded and overruled my decision.
What else was I supposed to do? If we hadn't flown away when we did, you'd be dead by now. We probably would have lost Valimar, too. If anything, you should be thanking me.
Forget it. Right now, I want to focus on finding the others. If I keep going this way, I should end up on the highway at some point.
Sorry, but that's a huge waste of time. It's been over a month since all of that stuff happened back in Trista.
I'm sorry, what now?
A month? You can't be serious. There's no way it's been that long.
Oh sure, don't believe me. Like I said, you completely exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with the Ashen Knight.
Exhausted himself to the point where he had to rest for a full fucking month.
There was a real
God
chance
damn.
you could have died.
What?
It's a miracle you're able to walk around like this a mere month later, and it's all thanks to him. He used what little mana he had left to heal you rather than himself. And just so you know, I've been here this whole time, watching over you. So I really don't think I deserve all of this animosity I'm getting from you.
This can't be. It's been a whole month since what happened near Trista. But then, what happened to the others?
But just what is happening over in Crossbell?
Hey, wait a... Oh, for heaven's sake!
Expand the menu by pressing the start button. This allows me to view the area's topography. Okay, so this is still the sprint button. Resistant to physical attacks, I'm guessing. Yep.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Here I go.
Battle scopes, boy. Battle scopes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here I go.
I'm genuinely curious at how resistant he is, so let's see. 334?
Let's move.
Ground, fire. Alright.
Yeah. Here I go. Yeah. Let's move. Okay, it's safe for now.
Kinda wish they changed the victory tune though, but oh well. What's the Norman charging station doing out here? Well, whatever. This will be a good point to return if I need to recharge. Norman charging stations like this are found in particularly dangerous areas. Inspecting it by pressing the A button and choosing rest will allow you to recover HP and EP. Well, if this game has taught me anything, or the series of games taught me anything, I get to save. So...
You could really try calming down a little, you know.
Never!
You could at least respond.
Never! Ooh, tier. It's really good. Give me. That looks really powerful. Still, I can't let something like this throw me off. Need to hurry and get back up to speed. The stronger the better. I can now use Azure Flame Slash.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Alright, so I have
My turn.
still more battle scopes to use. Their effective
My
burn is effective. God, my language is not good. Oh, that's a weird cursor. Let's see, flame impact, small. Can only hit 2 of them at once. Oh, I could hit 3. Alright. Let's do that.
There. My turn.
Make use of that. See, they're weak against fire, right? Yeah.
Too slow.
I'm just gonna use it. I don't care.
Gather on my blade. keep moving.
Nice. Off to a good start. That about wraps that up. I feel like I've gotten the hang of fighting again. I just need to focus on getting down this mountain as fast as I can. Wait! Gotta go fast!
Hey. Hey.
No. Okay.
In sight. Ready to go?
Here I go.
That's not as effective as it used to be in the other game.
Yeah.
Orton trails to 0. Or trails to AO. Alright, everybody get nice and close together. Perfect.
Here I go. There.
Huh. Delay isn't as effective in this so far, it seems.
Let's move.
Let's see, could this interrupt? Yeah, it impedes. So?
There.
Oh boy. Lullaby wave?
Let's move.
Didn't hit me with sleep at least. Huh. Did I actually use a battle scope on him? Because I cannot remember.
Here I go.
Well, every time I get hit is more CP, so...
Here I go. I need to hurry and find the others.
Enemies in sight. Ready to go?
Damn. Alright, get over here. Ow.
Let's move.
That's a new tune.
I need to make up for lost time.
Alright, looks like one more fight and I'll actually level up. So I will just preemptively use a tier here. Or 2. Or 3. We'll get it all back anyway. Another point here. Story point. It's on your mind, Celine. Say it.
I'd asked this before and didn't get an answer. Probably because I was bombarding you with question after question. But better late than never, I guess. Just what are you anyway? Why do you know so much about everything? And don't even think of saying you're just an ordinary cat. Because last time I tried talking to a cat, it did not talk back.
Oopsie. Totally forgot about that, didn't I? I'm what you'd call a familiar. I faithfully serve the witches of the Hexen clan and aid them in fulfilling their duties.
The Hexen clan.
Witches? As in the witches in Erebonian legend?
Yeah.
The great night legend turns out to be based on a true story. Now this?
So Emma is literally a witch. Got it.
Fairy tale.
Well, you know what they say. Truth is stranger than fiction. Whether you believe me or not is up to you. I'm not going to try and convince you.
Oh, I've got no real reason to doubt you at this point. So, do you serve Emma then? Rather, does that mean she's a witch?
She's still a novice, but she is a witch, yes. My job's more to keep an eye on her, though.
Witchcraft!
We did always get the sense that there was more to Emma than meets the eye. Guess we were right.
So I got that she was a witch,
A witch?
but I didn't expect it to actually be called a witch. I was expecting it to just be like a special kind of mage or something like that.
Perfect sense.
Eh.
What's with the goofy grin?
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, let's get going.
Onward. To this way. Yeah, it's not easy to nail enemies with that anymore. You can't just take him out. You can't just hit him from the front and then take him out from behind. Unfortunately.
Too slow. Here I go. Sit.
Might as well build up some CP though.
Too slow. Let's move.
Since I'm gonna level up after this fight. I'll deliberately see if I can not take out the ones that will die in one hit.
Let's move. Sit.
Alright.
Here I go.
Well, they're both dead now.
Sit. I need to hurry and find the others.
There it is, level up.
Need to get my strength back.
Level 41. He dropped 40 levels. Holy shit. I thought he was a lot weaker, but I didn't pay attention to it being that weak. That's pretty weak.
Ready to go?
Here I go.
Huh. That's weird. Huh. Okay.
Yeah. My turn. Sit.
That didn't work out as well as I thought it would. So why did I get...
Need to make up for lost time.
Alright. So why did I deal like 300 damage before? Ooh. That's useful to have, at least in the beginning. That motion blur, though.
Sit. Get out of my way. Let's move. Second form. Gale.
It actually shows the enemy CP in this game. Cool. Nice feature.
Let's move. There. Ha! Let's move. Ha! Let's move. Yeah.
I'll take it. And then immediately take damage for it.
My turn. My turn. I need to hurry and find the others.
Feel like it's a good time to save again. Thank God the saving is much quicker than in Trails to AO.
I hope everyone at the Academy's safe and sound. Not to mention Elise, Princess Alphen, and Prince Oliver, too.
Celestial Bomb, which I can't even use yet.
I need to take a deep breath and keep calm. I can start figuring things out once I get a little farther down.
About time.
Get out of my way. My turn.
1,
My turn.
2,
My turn.
3. Still not dead.
Here I go. I need to hurry and find the others.
Got a U material though, so that's good.
Sit. Sit. Get out of
Yeah,
my
you,
way.
you just can't do that
My
anymore.
turn. Ha!
Boo. He gets a crit too.
My turn.
Yeah, it doesn't delay enough to be really effective. Which kind of sucks, but whatever.
Yeah.
I have this, so I might as well use it. Don't want to waste my CP, though. I might need it later. Like, I can attack with it. Just can't use it on an S-break.
Let's move.
Needlessly.
There. Ha! My turn.
I keep going down on accident.
There. Ha! My turn.
Alright. There's a healing station right there, so that's perfect.
My turn. Sit. Here I go. Sit. I need to hurry and find the others.
Yeah, now it feels like the right time for a boss to just randomly show up. Look what we got here. Story thing.
Could it be?
I knew it! I've been here before. Master Ka-Fi brought me here as part of my training.
That's the name of your former instructor, right?
Not coincidental.
He was the founder of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School of Swordsmanship that I follow. His full name's Master Yoon Ka-Fi, though most just know him as the Sword Hermit. Man, when was the last time I came here? Must have been, I don't know, 5 years ago. In fact, if I remember right, my hometown of Ymir is only a few hours away.
Then to start walking.
Well, that's convenient. Wanna head there? We might be able to get there by sundown.
If we hurry, yeah? As soon as we get to Ymir, I want to try and gather information on what's been going on.
Oh boy.
It
Is
feels
boss?
like it's coming closer.
It couldn't be.
It's boss. What the fuck is that thing, though? Magic Knight, Orthheim.
It's a magic knight!
You know what that thing is?
They're magic golems made during the Dark Ages, and they're incredibly strong.
I don't think I could fight it then.
What's doing here?
Well, I don't think I can avoid it now.
We need to get out of here, now! You don't stand a chance against it on your own.
Maybe not. But that's not going to stop me from trying.
I mean, are you an idiot or something?
You idiot! You're still recovering! You don't stand a chance!
We'll see about that. All I know is that it's standing between me and everyone I care about. So if getting to them means taking this thing on, so be it!
Unbelievable.
Bring it on! Let's move.
Alright, let's start off with a buff, huh? Since I get that free cast.
Yeah.
Oh, that buffs speed up too now? Nice. Pretty useful then. Oh.
Here I go.
It's a lot weaker than I thought it'd be. Alright. So what exactly are you weak to?
Huh.
Let's see. Pretty neutral to everything, immune to pretty much all statuses. Might as well be. It has a lot more health than I could deal with, most likely. So let's do the smart thing and motivate myself.
Let's do this.
And then try to keep that strength buff up. Alright, how much damage do I deal?
My turn.
Nice.
Here I go. My turn. Gather on my blade.
Wow. It's a lot of damage.
Let's move. Let's move.
1v1 me, bro. 1v1 sword fight.
Let's move. Yeah. My turn. My turn. Here I go. All right, let's do this.
Oh, he took that turn. Darn doubles. But he missed that, so.
Move. Yeah.
It won't let him take that HP recovery either.
Gather on my blade.
No reason to. Oh no, he getting mad.
My attacks are barely putting a dent into it.
But he only has like 10% of his HP left. But you're almost full health.
Close to Ymir too.
I told you this would happen. Get back!
Oh no, Celine. Is he gonna get mad? Come on, Reen. You gotta get angry.
Not here.
You gotta get mean.
Everyone again. Laura.
Not today, buddy!
Huh? Who dat?
Are those arcs?
Yeah, but where?
It's like
See you later.
Cross Crusade. Good job taking off that last 4K health, buddy.
Are we safe?
Who did that? Reen! Reen!
Who? Oh hey! It's Toval.
Made it without a second to spare.
I'm pretty bad with names.
Good to see you're still in one piece.
I'm so glad we hurried. I don't want to even imagine.
Oliver's
what
sister
we
and
went
Reen's
through.
sister.
You aren't hurt, are you?
Your Highness? And Toval. And...
Reen, stay right there. Please, tell me you're all right. You look so exhausted. Who's she?
Elise? It's really you. I feel like I'm dreaming. I never would have expected you to come all the way out here.
Irene, please! There's no need to speak right now. Save your strength. We'll take you back to Ymir just as soon as we've seen to your injuries.
I'm just so glad you're alright.
Yeah.
How did you know I was here?
Being in a coma for a month will take a lot out of you. How did they know he was there?
As my consciousness began to fade, I heard a distinct voice resound at the back
It's like
of
the
my
only thing I
mind.
can think of is like if somebody in a airship followed the direction it was
Voice
going.
with all the gravity of steel, and yet a strange sense of familiarity, of warmth.
His father?
And as I listened, I could feel myself being beckoned towards the wheel of fortune.
Dost thou desire the power?
Oh god, my ears. Ow. Alright, let's do this. Intro, baby. Hey, Duvali! Been a while since I seen ya, like, a couple weeks? Duvali of the Godspeed. So is it just a character introduction? Rather than an actual introduction? Because I know there's like a legit introduction at the beginning of the game. Like, good old anime intro. One day later, November, I guess, 30th. Tuesday. That was some of the best animation I've ever seen in this game.
Where am I now? Celine, this looks just like my room. I knew it. I'm back in Ymir. I'm finally back home. My memories are kind of hazy now, but I think that means everything that happened in the mountains.
Why'd it get so cold all of a sudden? Oh, you finally woke up?
Yeah, just a second ago. How about you? Feeling better after a cat nap?
I guess. I slept more than I meant to, actually. You're awake.
Elise, yeah.
Elise! Good morning. Actually, it's probably closer to noon now, isn't it? Elise?
Oh, I'm so happy that you're awake. You don't know how scared I was. There was all that chaos in the capital, and then we lost all contact with you. We had no idea where you were. I'm just so relieved.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry for worrying you so much, Elise.
No, you don't need to apologize. I knew that somewhere out there you were alright, and that you'd come back safe. Welcome home, Reen.
It's good to be back. And thanks.
I see our two little lovebirds are as Twitter-pated as ever. Pardon? Good morning, Reen. And to you as well, Elise.
Hey there. Just swinging by to see how you're holding up.
You're here too, Your Highness? I'm really not dreaming then.
Alphen, that's her name. Okay.
Oh, you're so silly, Reen. I would have thought the warmth of your dear sister pressed against your chest was proof enough of that. Your Highness, please.
Toval Randunir.
I'm just glad you're up. How are you feeling? Still sore? You've been fast asleep since we brought you back here yesterday.
I don't have any serious injuries, at least, but I doubt I'd be able to say that if you hadn't come when you did. Thanks, Toval.
I suppose I owe you my thanks, too. That art of yours didn't come a moment too soon.
You're both very welcome. I just didn't want to give these two young ladies anything to cry about.
Aww.
I see you're finally up.
Dad! Mom!
Hello, Reen. It's wonderful to see you back home.
Honestly, not what I expected Reen's dad to look like, but alright.
But first and foremost is getting you something to eat. We can discuss what to do from here on out after that.
How long is it going to take me to get a light just like situated over there, just so it's my face is actually somewhat well lit? Need to get like a weak light, because the only ones I have are blindingly bright. Lady Lucia Schwarzer and Baron Theo Schwarzer. It's been a month now since that so-called Noble Alliance occupied Homdiller. At present, they have effectively all of the nation's major cities under their control. The Imperial Army tried what they could to stop their advances, but the majority of their forces have already been defeated. I had a feeling that would be the case. If nothing else, at least you two are safe. We were at St. Astrio and the capital was occupied, so we were caught up in the chaos too. It was only thanks to Toval appearing and rescuing us that we're sitting here now. What are you doing there, Toval? I got an urgent request to escort Her Highness and Miss Elise to safety. As soon as I got that, I booked it there as fast as I could. I never turned down a personal request from Prince Oliver, you know. Prince Oliver ask you? Well, that explains it. He kindly escorted us out of the capital, successfully evading the Noble Alliance's attempts to pursue us. And roughly 10 days later, we were able to reach Ymir. I'm just so glad that you made it here safely. Unfortunately, it appears His Majesty the Emperor and the Crown Prince Cedric fell into the Alliance's hands. The official story is that both of them had been taken into protective custody, so they're both rumored to be safe. However, Prince Oliver's whereabouts are currently remain unknown. There's not even a confirmation that he's safe somewhere? That's more than a little worrying. You needn't be so concerned, I'm sure he's perfectly well. He made it to the chaos in Liberal last year unharmed, as you know. He's always been a resilient one. As for Cedric, father and mother, I'd like to believe they're alright too. I'm sure they are, Your Highness. I'm worried that the Imperial family as much as anyone, but if you don't mind me interjecting... Reen, I imagine you're most concerned about what happened to Trista and Thors. Luckily for you, we managed to get some info on that front. Please, tell me everything you know. What's happening over at the Academy? Is everyone alright? Everyone is dead. A big surprise. I don't think this will come as much of a shock to you, but both Trista and Thor's military academy are both completely under the Noble Alliance forces' control now. They're both taken over not long after the war began. No. Green? No matter how much I thought about it, I didn't want to believe it was true. What about the students and our instructors? Honestly, I wish I had more I could tell you. There's rumors that they resisted being occupied as long as they could, but not much more than that. Try not to let concern get the best of you. It's too early to presume the worst has happened. Yeah, I'm with Lord Schwarzer here. On the contrary, some rumors would even suggest the opposite. What rumors? Word has it that a number of students and staff are unaccounted for, and the Noble Alliance is still trying to find them. And that means, has some of them managed to escape? Well, rumors are rumors. Still, Craftsmates and Sarah have more than gotten their feet wet at this point. I can't see them being taken down easily. The odds sound pretty good if you ask me. What say you? What else can I say? I would have to agree. Celine? I wouldn't tell you where she is right now, but Emma's still alive. That's guaranteed. You can tell? I'm familiar, so we got a link of some kind between us. If anything were to happen to her, trust me, I know about it. All I know is that she's alive, though. Nothing else. How peculiar. Anyway, no point in assuming the worst when there's every chance that it hasn't happened. Let's try keeping faith, alright? Think of it this way. They're probably just as worried as you are about... They're probably just as worried about you as you are for them. And yet, here you are, safe and sound. You've got a point, actually. Safe and sound may very well be, but you're hardly in peak condition. Take this chance to stay home for a time and recover your strength. And while you're here, why not go pay everyone a visit? The whole village has been eagerly awaiting your recovery. That's true. I think they'd all be delighted to see you. And, if you'd like, I'd be happy to accompany you. Thanks for your concern, Elise, but I'll be fine on my own. Honest. That sounds like a good idea, Mom. I think I'll do just that. Prologue. The Depths of Despair. Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 2. Looks like Elise and Princess Alphen have already got out. Like Mom said, it might not be a bad idea to follow suit. This could be a good chance to walk around the village and collect myself a bit. Alright. Occasionally you will see event markers displayed on characters and places. These show that an event will take place there. Numerous timeout can now be accessed by pressing the X button. The town map also allows you to confirm the present location of both important characters and objectives. So what, this place is basically the home base now? Alright. Purpose of this quest is just to walk around Ymir. So, I'm assuming the quest will continue the moment I talk with everybody. Let's go and talk around with people. Wow, that smells delicious. Wait a sec. Is that pheasant stew? Your very favorite. Your father said that he wanted you to have a nourishing dinner, so he went and caught one himself. Really? I'll be sure to take him later. Speaking of food, we've got a lot going on here. It smells amazing. Well, the circumstances may not be ideal, but it's been too long since we last dined together as a family. And ever since Her Highness arrived, it's been so lively that I feel like I've gained a second daughter. Times like these are when a mother has to put her best foot forward, don't you think? You really are the perfect mother. Even in times like these, you're right here, ready to warmly welcome us home with open arms. You can't see that ever changing. If only I was half as good as a son as you are a mom. Mom, is something wrong? That's not true at all. And I had no idea what was going on with you and your sister. I worried myself sick. At times, I felt like as though my chest was going to burst from it all. But believing that you two had come back to me safely was the key to keeping myself together. With that in mind, we could focus instead on getting this home ready to welcome you both home. Mom? Whatever doubts you may have about your place in this family, as long as you're here in this house, you're our son. If you're ever feeling down or afraid, you can always find comfort in my arms. And then, once you've found the strength to keep going, you can pick things back up, right where you've left them. Thanks, Mom. I actually feel a lot better now. Well, look forward to your dinner tonight. And make sure you work up a good appetite for it, alright? No worries there. When all's said and done, I'm just happy that you come back home to me, and I'm certainly not alone. Many of the villagers came back to check on you and have brought gifts too. Now I have plenty of new ingredients to work with. I hope you're ready for a hearty meal, Reen. Same dialogue. See, is there anybody else in this house that I need to talk to? Well, there's his father. All the Empire's major cities are now under the control of the Noble Alliance now. They become so focused on those, they haven't had time to deal with frontier regions like ours. Thankfully, this means Ymir hasn't felt the full impact of the Civil War. It does seem that way. I was relieved to see how little's changed. A nice snowfall's the only real difference compared to my last visit. By the way, I see you chose not to join the Noble Alliance. Is everything alright on that front? Well, I never wanted anything to do with the Noble faction to begin with. There's always a chance they'll try to invite me to join, but I'm confident I can talk my way out of it. I'm a little concerned I can't get in touch with Viscount Arseed, however. You can't? He is piloting Oliver's ship, so maybe he's on there. Did something happen over in Legram? Or maybe even the Courageous? I'm afraid I couldn't tell you, but it's Viscount Arseed we're talking about. He'll be fine. Regardless, I'm just trying to make sure that we're well prepared for anything. Especially since our duties have expanded to sheltering Her Highness. That's true. The Alliance already has His Majesty and the Crown Prince, so safe to assume they want Princess Alphen as well. Dad, let me know if there's anything I can do to make your job easier. I'm more than happy to help. Of course, I'm sure I'll be counting on you in the days to come. Still, start out with trying not to rush things. You shouldn't have to jump on to thinking. You need to shoulder more responsibility than your... Oh, jeez. You shouldn't have jumped to thinking you need to shoulder more than your fair share of responsibility. There's only so much burden that one person can bear. Do you think I'm shouldering too much? Huh. Admittedly, those are Master Kai Fei's words and not mine. But they get across what I want to say well enough. And whether I think it or not, this is a good chance for you to get some well-earned rest. I want you to make the most of it, alright? Sure. Thanks, Dad. Thank you, Dad. Oh, hey, guns. I gotta remember to... Oh, hey. Cool looking sword, huh? Guessing this is Elisa's room, huh? Alright, let's head to town and converse with the populace. Hello, Bedeau. I'm home, Bedeau. Being welcomed back by you really makes me feel like I'm home again. The Shores are family stable. Okay, so let's see. Got some houses, we got Ymir Valley 1, a A place I can't go over in this direction. To the north. Hey, it's Mishy. Hey there, Alf. Oh, Reen, you're awake. You doing okay? Like, are you sure you shouldn't be getting more rest? Don't worry, I'm feeling just fine. You look like you're working hard. Are you helping out at the shop today too? Haha, yep, it's the least I can do. Can't grow up to be a real man if I don't do my part once in a while. That's what Master Yun told me anyway. And he's right. I'm gonna work as hard as I can to grow up to be a real man. Kiki always gives me this weird look when I say that to her, though. I could see they haven't changed a bit. Oh yeah, a letter arrived from Master Yun before the war. He's still wandering all over with nothing but a sword, as usual. Sounds like he's having a lot of fun. He's so cool, isn't he? Maybe I can be a swordsman like him when I'm all grown up. I tend to think he's a little too free-spirited for his own good, but I can't deny he's living the dream. I know, right? And you know what? Next time you visit, I'm going to ask him to take me on as a student. I bet he'll do it if I bring him a drink and some snacks. Something tells me he's just going to take those and play dumb about the whole student thing afterward. Well, nothing wrong with having a dream to work towards. Whenever he's here, Master Yun tells me all kinds of stories about his travels. I'll take relaxing in the foot bath. I hope to be as cool as him one day. I think if I find something really nice to drink, he'll take me on as a student. Yep. 2, sometimes 3 conversations to actually see all the dialogue. All that world building, right? Well, hello there. You won't believe who's been coming in here lately. Well, maybe you will, but none other than Princess Alphen herself. She's the sweetest little thing. The way she looks at you, her smile. I wish I could just hug and squeeze her and never let go. Well, they don't call her one of the country's greatest treasures for nothing, I guess. They certainly don't. Don't you worry. We'll keep her safe as can be. She really seems to be making herself at home here. That's good to know. Mrs. Alpha seems to take a lot of free time lately, so she sometimes comes in to look at all of her products. It does make me so happy when she does. I wonder if I'll get to see her again today. Alright, what do you have to buy? A puppy watch. Well, if I learned anything from the last game, I need to get that because it's part of a set. Oh hey, Gambler Jack! Haven't seen Gambler Jack for a while. Alright, let's see. Sell. Hey! Gotta love free DLC items. Alright. Hey, I'm glad you came over. You've been talking to the town ever since you came back. I'm just sorry you came back home under these circumstances. Sounds like everyone's just pretty worried about me. How's the shop been? I can't imagine it's been all that easy running it with the war going on. You got that right. Getting goods has been a real nightmare lately. I'm getting enough in for everyone in the village, though, so don't you worry. You caught me right in the middle of taking stock, actually. If you got any shopping to do, you can come back later. So, can you come back later? Sorry. Oh, of course. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. I appreciate that. Taking stock always reminds me just how much weird stuff we got here thanks to the wife. I see nothing's changed in that regard. Yeah, she's still easily caught up in the latest trends. I don't mind so much when it's stuff we can actually sell, but there's plenty here that no sane person would ever buy. Oh well, better get the stuff sorted and my next order planned. You can only order once a week now. Can't miss the chance. Sorry, but I still think to come back later. Once I'm done, you can buy as much in your pockets as you can carry if you got big pockets anyway. Let's see. Funicular Station. Reen, you're up. Hey Luke, sorry to worry you, but as you can see, I'm perfectly fine now. Are you sure? You always say you're fine, even when you're not. I can go and ask Lisa for some medicine if you need it. Well, I guess I do feel a little dizzy. It's probably more from sleeping too much, though. I mean, I slept inside the Divine Night for a whole month and all. Talk about getting your beauty sleep. I've been hearing about the Divine Night since it came back, but it still blows my mind that it actually exists. Whatever. The point is, take it easy, okay? Ellie isn't the only one happy to see you back home. Thanks. That means a lot to me. Getting a job here so that I can work close to home was all well and good in theory, but I never realized just how important this job is. Think about it. The cable car is what connects Ymir to the rest of the country. And now I've got to think about how the Noble Alliance force could be patrolling down at the base of the mountain, too. We're using it as little as possible so they don't catch on that Our Highness is here. It's stressful, to say the least. I can imagine. So the Noble Alliance force's reach extends this far north now. I hope the others are alright. It's pretty obvious you still don't have your energy back, Reen. Just focus on getting back to your old self for now, okay? Yeah, you're right, thanks. Yeah, he's at a 40 level deficit. Back before the cable car was here, people walked up and down the mountain, even in winter. You couldn't really do that now. Which means, as the guy in charge of keeping it running, it's my responsibility to keep it spick and span. If you need to go down the mountain at any point, let me know, okay? Gotcha. Thanks. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be fun talking with literally every single person to get all the dialogue so I can get all the, character entries. Speaking of character entries, it actually is not here, but alright. Let's see. So, issue 1 of the Empirical Chronicle. Probably good to read this for some backstory of what happened in the last month anyway. The Vermilion capital of Heimdall has been in a state of chaos since the late Chancellor's address, but that appears to be coming to a close due in full to the tireless efforts of the Noble Alliance. The Alliance has officially announced its hasty defeat over the rebels lurking within the city bounds, as well as declare that the elements of the former Imperial Army who plotted the rebellion have been all but stamped out. As a result, martial law in the city has finally been lifted, with Noble Alliance Supreme Commander Duke Cayenne confidently saying, "The capital's safety is now assured." That one of the pillars of the Empire's security would start a rebellion to begin with has been a shock to the nation as a whole, and a heavy sense of dread grows among the citizens. The situation is not without its positives, however, as the Alliance forces have valiantly sworn to continue safeguarding the city. Upon reaching out for comment, they claimed that their actions were merely part of one's duty. We can only hope that placing our trust in these brave men and women will mark a turning point in returning peace to our great nation. What of the rebels? It is certain that the rebels responsible for organizing the uprising have far more allies than is currently known, and the Noble Alliance is working day and night to both find and apprehend those who have any involvement with this unconsignable, that's a weird word, act of treason. Unconsignable, probably? Whatever. It is also suspected that the recent assassination of former Chancellor Gileath Osborne may have been the work of the rebels as well. A reliable source told us, while our investigation is still underway, we believe there is far more to all of this than is initially anticipated. And there is no is in there. As it stands, a number of the Army's armored divisions are continuing to act in a manner truly unfit for citizens of the Empire, frequently investigating conflict against Alliance forces stationed across the country. The same thoughts that are no doubt running through the minds of every Erebonian citizen. What would possibly inspire such clear acts of betrayal towards His Majesty? At one point will the guilty parties come forward and surrender? We of the Imperial Chronicle say only time will tell. Society. Imperial family rests. In the light of recent events, the Imperial family is expected to remain inside Valplane Palace in comfort. The Imperial Household Agency reassured the public that this move is only for security reasons, but those close to the family have expressed concerns, speculating that the true reason to be that they may be deeply distressed by the current chaotic state of the nation. At least one member of the Noble Alliance has reached out to further clarify his Imperial family's position, relaying His Majesty's instructions to do what must be done for the sake of the Empire. As of this publication, the only member of the Imperial family unaccounted for is His Highness Prince Oliver. Fearing for his safety, the Noble Alliance is assured that leaving no stone unturned in its efforts to locate him. So, the Imperial Chronicle is covering up the disappearance of Alfin as well. Okay, got it. The new weapons being developed to ensure the safety of the Vermilion capital, known as Panzer Soldats, were formally unveiled in a private press event. Standing at 7 arc tall, the man behemoths were immediately met with overwhelmingly positive reception, being welcomed as both symbols of strength and as a perfect weapon for keeping Erebonia's people protected. Some have referred to the Soldats as Knights of Justice, and indeed the memory of them fighting battle after battle to prevent the rebels' uprising is still fresh in our minds. The Noble Alliance is planning to station them throughout the Empire to aid in the fight against enemy forces. Breaking. Cruzan Province almost fully under control. The Cruzan Province is maybe the first to fully eradicate all rebellious elements if a recent announcement is any indication. While some battles are still ongoing within the province's borders, their end seems to be only a matter of time. A source connected with the forces confided that he hopes His Majesty will be proud of our work. further expressing that how his men were wholly dedicated to the elimination of the rebels in the region. Regrettably, a large number of villages and towns have been caught up in the conflict, giving us one more reason to pray this war comes to an end as soon as possible. Notice: information on wanted persons needed. A large number of persons believed to have a connection to the rebellion are wanted, including members of the Railway Military Police. Officers in other parts of the Imperial Army, politicians from the former Reformist faction, and even a small number of students. For the good of our nation's dignity, citizens with any information at all that could lead to their capture are urged to come forward and inform a member of the Noble Alliance forces or their local provincial army as soon as possible. Okay. This is the cable car station to connect me with the bottom of the mountain. I don't need to use it for now. So Panzer soldiers being deployed all across the country. They have a wanted notice of all the people that were supposedly involved in the rebellion. I'm here. Master Rean, I'm overjoyed to see that you are well. You don't have the lingering symptoms, do you? Headaches? Fevers? I'm fine, honestly. If anything, I feel like I want to be out and about after sleeping for so long. Is that so? I'm pleased to hear that. Still, make sure you're eating well enough to regain your strength. Luckily, the fall of harvest has been excellent this year. I'll be sure to deliver plenty more of the mountain's blessings to the mansion for you to enjoy. Thank you, I can't wait. May not be a servant of the mansion, but you still do want to conserve you and your family. You know, the fall harvest... Okay, it's the same dialogue as this last few lines. Oh my, if it isn't Rean, I didn't know you were up and about. You're not hurt or anything, are you? Come here, sweetie, let me get a better look at you. I'm alright, honestly. Father Bernard already looked at me and he said I'm fine. Oh really? Well, I suppose he says so. You and Luke always used to come here covered in bruises after playing out in the snow. Can't be too careful. Nothing dangerous has happened since you left, at least. I guess living in a remote mountain village has its advantages. And again, there's been no shortage of surprises. First Her Highness comes to stay, and now we have a talking cat. Sometimes it feels like the war has nothing to do with us. But with everything that's happened, and you getting involved, it suddenly feels a lot more personal. Maybe you're right. Though I can't help but feel things would have been a lot more peaceful if I hadn't come back. Oh, and Rean? Don't you think Elise has grown into a lovely young lady now? Yes. I mean, she seems a lot more of an adult these days, doesn't she? I guess she has gotten a lot taller. Cheekier, too. She also got to that age where she might find herself interested in boys, if you know what I mean. Oh, I know. And I have no intention of letting anyone who doesn't meet with my approval near her. I really do feel sorry for her. What? Why? I don't really get what goes through your head sometimes, Masha. Poor Elise. Why do I get the impression I've done something wrong? Come on, Masha, give me some kind of hint here. As if it wasn't obvious enough. Let me guess, can't go down the mountain? Feels like it's been ages since I used my snowboard out here. No reason to whip out my board and go down the mountain now, though. Alright, let's get that fast forward going. Let's head to the tavern. I'll speak with Elise and Celine in the center of town for the last group of people to talk to. I'm cleaning up the plates. Grandpa asked me to. Morning, Kiki. Everything's still the same here in the tavern? Yep, sure is. Mort's tried to give up drinking. He didn't even last a week. He's a failure of a man. I'm glad that she's doing well, but her tongue sure has gotten sharper. And it was sharp enough before. Guess there's one thing different. We got a weird noble lady staying here now. She went out fishing earlier. I don't know how she can be laid back enough to fish in the middle of a war. Finally up, Rean, good to see. Between missing for a month and ending up in the Alliance's wanted list, you had us worried, young man. Sorry about that, I feel awful. Nah, don't be. We're just glad you're alright. Here, take a couple of these from me. You can enjoy them with Elise later. Ooh. Thank you. It feels like it's been forever since I last had a chance to enjoy your cooking. You may not look the type, but I'm always amazed at how well he makes this stuff. I remember when he used to give Elise and me sweet things all the time after he came home from Sunday school. Good times. Not much has changed since your last time you were here. Your father patrols more, but that's about it. The bracer to my right's been helping us out a lot, too. He's been a big help since he got here. A real considerate kid for his age. He's really outdone himself by bringing you home safely, though. I'm gonna have to treat him to coffee for that one. Same dialogue. Let's see. What do you have to buy? Well, time to break out my bag habit of owning one of every item again. Whoops. Might as well make use of getting 99 of these items right off the bat. So now I have a little bit of money. Well, hey there, if it ain't Reen. Glad to have you back home. You all better now? Yeah, I'm fine now. Must have been exhausted. I take everything's fine with you too. I see your habit of spending the day drinking is still intact, at least. I'm just having a few drinks to celebrate your return home, that's all. Besides, not a whole lot of work for a woodcutter like me to do in the middle of winter. I'm always here if you need me to make you anything, though. May not be as good as a carpenter as Gizmo, but I'm close. Thanks. I'll let you know if I ever need anything. Most of the country's been taken over by the Alliance now. We're pretty much isolated from the world below us. Maybe it's for the better. Maybe it's for the better we are, though. It sure makes it easier to shelter you and Her Highness here. We even got Toval helping out, too. So you just take this chance to get some rest. This is the best place to do it. Toval's been helping Lord Schwarzer with patrols ever since he got here. Sure is handy having a bracer around. Yeah, after all, they've been pretty much kicked out of this country, right? Aside from a few minor branches. Alright, Toval. What do you got to say for yourself now that you've dragged me over to my hometown again?
If you've come to thank me for saving your butt again, save it. I'm just glad I made it in time. Princess Alphen and that sister of yours are the ones you should be talking to. You were on their minds this whole time.
Yeah, I can tell. I really do appreciate you coming for me, though. I was pretty far out from town, so I didn't think anyone would find me. Just goes to show what bracers can do, I guess.
About that. I wasn't actually the one who found you.
You weren't?
2 days ago, I got a call out of nowhere on my Arcus. They gave me this crazy amount of detail on exactly where to find you, then they just hung up. Didn't even say who they were.
Suspicious?
I figured it couldn't hurt to go take a look. And sure enough, there you were.
That's strange. I wonder who it was.
Wish I could tell you. I couldn't even recognize their voice. Nah, that's not really true. It was kind of familiar. Maybe. Whatever. No use dwelling on it. Right now we've got bigger problems to tackle than mystery callers. There's the war for starters.
I can't think of the people that Toval has been able to meet, so... Huh.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Have you and the rest of the guild been doing much?
Well, we've been trying. We're pretty limited on what we can do. Partly because we've all been split up since the war broke out. I don't even know if any of the others in Erebonia are okay. Sarah included.
It sounds like things have gotten even more serious since I was away.
Sure has. Not even regular civilians have been able to escape being affected by it. As it stands, the Noble Alliance has the overwhelming advantage, but the Imperial Army's showing no signs of surrendering to them, particularly in a few regions across the country.
I see.
Oh, and another thing you might hear. We've been getting reports of a few Jaeger Corps taking part in the war too. Even members of Ouroboros.
Oh boy.
Ouroboros? That secret society?
That's the one. Jaegers being employed here in Erebonia is nothing new, but there's way more of them here these days. As for Ouroboros, they're probably just trying to stir up trouble of their own. It's what they do best. Then there's the fact that Erebonia isn't the only place with problems right now. Crossbell's full of them too.
Oh yeah, we know all about that.
Something to freak out about these days. It could drive you insane. Sorry, you've got enough on your plate without me dumping all this on you, huh? Try saving all those bad thoughts you got piling up for another day, okay? You need to focus on relaxing.
Just trying to think exactly when, when this moment is in the whole thing.
Sure. Thanks, Toval. You're probably right.
I honestly can't
You're just
remember,
a
but
fountain of good advice, huh?
yeah.
I've just got a few years worth of life experience on you, that's all. Oh, and while I'm giving you good advice, why not take a dip in the hot springs? Could be a nice way to clear your head.
It probably would. Hasn't let me down before. Maybe I should pay a visit to the Phoenix Wings later.
Well, it's one of the locations. You can now view the character tab in your notebook. Naturally, this section allows you to view details on various people you meet throughout the story. As you view specific events and get to know someone on a more personal level, the information you've learned will be added to their section of the notebook. Alright. So right now, for characters, Class 7 members, we only have Reen, Ash Knight's Away, your adopted son of Baron Schwartz, or intermediate level of the 8 Lees, 1 Blade style. When did he earn intermediate level? It's in that one fucking, the one drama CD. That's all I know. Like I had to see going on. Actually, I'm as familiar with Jaden's feeling her duty as a witch. Daughter of Baron Schwarzer loves her brother dearly and trusts him implicitly. Erebonia's angelic princess and Lisa's best friend, she and Cedric are known as Erebonia's 2 greatest treasures. The carrying bracer belonging to the Erebonian Bracer Guild modifies its ornaments for faster casting speed. Alright. See, you've got the chapel, Phoenix Wings. Let's do the Phoenix Wings first, why not? Phoenix Wings storehouse. There are various kinds of equipment inside. Alright, let's talk to everyone. Classic trail style to find out what the quests are. If there are any. Good day, welcome to the Phoenix... Wait, Rini? What are you doing up already? I was gonna come and look at you. Get your butt back into bed. You'd think being up would be something to be happy about. Well, it's nice to know how much you care, in any case. Aw, come on. I mean, after all the training you did with Master Cafe... I can't pronounce it ever. Kafai. I figured it'd be more than that. It'd take more than that to kill you. And then you got to go train in an academy in the city. Why couldn't I go too? I've never had a chance to leave this village. Are you talking to me or at me? You're even younger than me. It's not fair. You could have at least brought me back a souvenir or 5 back. It's like I never left home. I'm planning on building up experience working here and get a job at the top-class hotel in the city one day. With years of experience working at the Phoenix Wings under my belt, I'll be able to get a job wherever I want. I'm not quite there yet, but I'll get there. I just need to follow Purple's example. She's a real veteran. What do you think? Brilliant plan, huh? None of her brilliant plans has ever worked in the past, but I suppose I won't dampen her enthusiasm. We're gonna keep going on forever, so I have no intention of giving up my dream of moving to the big city. Purple keeps telling me I'm not ready, but I'll keep trying. I'm assuming that's the last bit of dialogue. Yep. This is the girls' bath, which means I should turn around right now before someone puts the fear of adios in me. Looks like the baths are being cleaned at the moment. Guess I'll have to swing by later. But going into the girls' bath is the best idea, Reen. Reen, you finally awakened. I like his name, Baggins. I'm so very relieved to see it. I was terribly worried about you. Thanks for your concern, Mr. Baggins. Although I'd prefer it if you didn't call me Master Reen all the time. Perhaps so, but you'll always be Master Reen to me. A lot has happened here since the war began. But this inn was graciously granted to us by the Imperial family. We can't allow anything to dampen our spirits. You know as well as anyone the value of these walls. Please, do come by whenever you're in need of relaxation. Of course. Ordinarily, we're recommending to use the springs are later being cleaned at the moment. Maybe we're able to return once the cleaning is finished. The hot springs of Ymir are the perfect remedy for exhaustion. Okay. Why does the cook have a, quest marker? I'm relieved to see you awake, Master Reen. Welcome to the Phoenix Wings. You're always welcome here, of course, but I'm sure you knew that. Thanks, I'm glad to see everyone here is the same as always. This has always been a peaceful village after all. We've no intention of changing that anytime soon. Lord and Lady Schwarzer and even Lady Elise have been doing all that they can to keep things that way. So please, take it easy. You take it easy and focus on recovering. Thank you, I will. Mrs. Elfin staying here is motivating for us too. Part of me can't help but worry that she's forcing all that boundless energy of hers though. She's so kind, it wouldn't surprise me to learn that she's trying to hide her concerns for our sake. But it's a shame that it feels a part of her duty to be that way as a member of the Imperial family. We all want to help her. Princess Elfin's smile is radiant as ever, but I can't feel she's forcing herself to do so. Yeah, same dialogue. Alright, Monsieur Cook. Oh, it's you, Reen. Your color's not looking half bad. If you were looking any worse, I was gonna have you drink some of the new vegetable juice I've been concocting. I'm perfectly fine without it, thank you. How many new recipes have you made since I've been away? My creativity is infinite, Reen. I'm always striving to make the finest dishes in the land. You were brushing up in your own cooking skills at the academy, weren't you? Yeah, my classmates and I were cooking for ourselves at one point. Wait a second, where'd my recipe book go? Oh boy. Did you lose it? I guess so. I had all kinds of different recipes written down too. All of them. I had all the recipes. Well, you went out of your way to come and see me, so I suppose this is the least I can do. Take this. Is this a new recipe book? It's a spare I had lying around, so go ahead and use it. I know how much it hurts to start from scratch again, so I threw in a recipe to try. Here's some ingredients, too. Salty onigiri. This is what Elise often used to bring to me while I was training. Are you sure it's okay for me to just take these? Absolutely, I'm happy to see that you came to understand the joys of cooking while you were at the academy. Besides, taking the time to enjoy cooking should help you lift your spirits somewhat. It's a simple recipe, so why not go and try to make it with your family? Thank you very much then. You can now view the recipe tab. In this tab you can use recipes and ingredients you have to make food items. Some recipes are received directly from people, while others are obtained by using certain items. Uh-huh. Got it. So let's see. Note. Recipe. Salty onigiri. He has a high chance of producing a good recipe.
Okay, let's give this a try. Well, how about that?
Alright, so I got the unique one. So now you just need to wait for someone who won't make the unique just so I can make the other ones. Alright, next up, I guess we'll head to the Ymir Chapel. It's a storehouse for Ymir's Chapel. There are various kinds of equipment inside, just like the bathhouse. You were kind enough to come and see me last night, Father. I just wanted to come thank you for that. Think nothing of it, Reen. I'll always do my best to aid you however I can. You'll always be a pupil of mine, after all. I'm simply relieved to see you're still well. A lot seems to have happened to you in these past 2 months. Yeah, you could say that. He really has helped me in more ways than I can count. On me study for exams, giving me advice when I need it. Sometimes I feel like I'm relying on him too much. He's so smart and helpful, but that I end up doing it anyway. I can see that you're quite the lost lamb at the moment, Reen. But hurrying to find a way forward is not the best course of action. First, you should reflect on yourself and your surroundings. Yes, Father, he's probably right. I need to take this chance to cool my head and think about this. The humanoid that carried you to the Isengard Range is called a Divine Knight, yes? I cannot pretend to know much about it, but it seems to me that it links itself with the spirit of its pilot. That seems the most logical way to explain how you were heavily injured without any obvious physical signs as to how. Regardless, now is a time for rest and relaxation. Visible or not, your wounds still need time to heal. You can only pretend you're an expert in the inner works of Divine Knights, but given the evidence, I suspect my theory is true. Regardless, now rest and relaxation, wounds fully heal, yeah. It's good to see you again, Lissa. Oh, Reen, it's good to see you too. I was worried about you after hearing that you vanished over in Trista. You and Luke have always been like little brothers to me. Little brothers who are going to make me go prematurely gray. Sorry, don't you think I might be a bit old to be a little brother, though? Age has nothing to do with it. I still have plenty that I want to ask you, but that can wait for another time. Right now, I'm happy to have you back. Please, take this chance to rest and recover from all you've been through. She really is the epitome of the perfect older sister. Kind as can be and always looking out for everyone. It's funny how nostalgic it feels to have her caring for me like this. It wasn't that long ago that I was last here. Now that you're finally safely back with us, that's one load off my mind. I'm still concerned about Princess Alphen, though. She comes here to pray every single day. Not that praying that frequently is a bad thing, of course, but it's clear that she bears quite a heavy burden at the moment. I can't take that burden away from her, but I intend to do all that I can to support her. Yeah. Princess Alphen seems to be very distressed at the moment. There's only so much I can do for her, but I intend to do all that I can.
She's praying so intently. Thinking about it, she must be even more distressed right now than I am.
Why, hello, Reen! You're looking rather well today. Much better than you were yesterday, at any rate.
Very distressed.
Better, actually. How
but
about you? Are you managing all right?
Sure, it's just
life in a
days.
Tiny village
Just putting on.
is harder than you're used to. If there's anything I can do to make things easier for you, though, don't hesitate to let me know.
Oh, not at all. I've been simply loving my stay here. The scenery is stunning. The hot springs are oh so soothing. To say nothing of your mother's spectacular cooking. I'm having the time of my life here. I almost envy Elise for growing up in such a wonderful place.
I'm happy to hear you say that. Still.
On top of all that, I was able to reunite with you here. Oh, and meet a mysterious talking cat, too. Not everyone gets to do that now, do they? I still haven't had the pleasure of meeting that Ashen Knight of yours, however.
I'm sure you'll eventually meet him.
I might have the chance once he wakes up. I suppose I can dream.
Well...
The serial head patting.
I realize I'm the last person who has any right to say this, but there's no need to force yourself to bottle everything up and put on a brave face. I know how worried I am about my classmates, so I can only imagine how you must feel.
I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be royalty. I shouldn't be getting all worked up about something like this, but just thinking of what my family must be going through is just too much to bear. Cedric and we had a fight on the morning it all happened. I was planning to make up with him that evening, but
I'm sure he won't hold that against you. You'll be able to make up with him next time you see him. I'm sure that'll be sooner than you think, too. In the meantime, there's no need to force yourself to seem like being apart from them isn't bothering you. Royalty or not, no one would blame you for being worried or upset. And every single one of us here wants to do what we can to help you.
Thank you. I'm fine now. I hope I don't sound ungrateful, but I think you should be spending more time with Elise rather than me. This is your first chance in a while to spend some quality time together. I'd hate to take that away from her.
Why? I mean, it's true that she's a little more dependent on me than you'd expect for a girl her age, but that doesn't mean she needs me hovering around her all the time. Then again, she did seem more shaken up than usual. Maybe you're right. I should try and cheer her up while I still can.
That's not exactly what I meant. Oh, this is so difficult on a fair maiden's heart, I hope you know. You're just making me wish you were my brother all the more.
Why?
I have to say, though, I'm really glad I had the opportunity to visit Ymir. Oliver came here himself some time ago, and ever since then I've wanted to see it for myself. Not to mention the fact that it's given us a chance to really get to know one another without any pretensions. Oh, that's the first time I've heard of Prince Oliver coming here. Though I guess it makes sense, knowing that the Phoenix Wings was built as a gift from the Imperial family. From what I remember, it was just before he left Liberal 2 years ago. He couldn't stop talking about how much he was looking forward to the hot springs. Back then, he wasn't quite as popular as he is now, so he was apparently able to do it without anyone recognizing him. No wonder I don't remember it. Back then I wasn't in Ymir much thanks to my 8 Leaves training. Such a shame. I can only imagine how close he might be today if we'd been able to make his acquaintance back then. Glad that she's back to her usual self. After all, when we're here, we have the golden opportunity to shorten that distance between us. For now, though, all I can do is hope and believe that everyone is safe and sound. Alright. So I guess to the trail over here, then. Should probably save, too. It's been a while. Don't know if I missed anything or not, but... better safe than sorry when it comes to saving. Any news on the path here? Oh hey! Look who it is. Can't remember your name, but... Annabelle. The lady that the butler was chasing. Alright, let's see how many little dastardly fishies I can catch today. I wasn't expecting to find someone fishing here. Like, there's a whole lot of monsters here, though, so she should be safe if she doesn't stray too far. And who just might you be? I seem to recall meeting her during one of our field studies. Oh, I recognize you. You're one of the Thor students who helped me out a number of months ago, yes? It's lovely to see you again. Nice to see you again, too. Looks like I was right. Sorry for disturbing you. Oh, there's no need to apologize. Actually, since you are a student of Thor's, you wouldn't happen to know a young man named Kenneth, would you? Oh yeah. I forget, is he the little... Yeah, he's the little brother of the... in the fishing club or whatever. That's the guy. That's wonderful news. Perhaps you might know where I could find him as well? I'm sorry, I'm afraid I got no idea. Really? That's not so wonderful. So you know him too? Indeed. When the war first broke out, we fled Trista together. But on the way, he told me that he had something he needed to take care of and asked me to go on alone. He promised to meet me here in Ymir, although it's been no sign of him since. That's unfortunate. Not that I believe anything untoward could have possibly happened to him, of course. After all, there's nothing in this world that can crush the spirit of us anglers. When it comes to survival, even soldiers can't hold a candle to us. Right. That said, you're looking a little glum. At times like these, there's nothing like a spot of fishing to cheer you up. If you know Kenneth, it's only fair for me to assume you're a fan of fishing too. I am, in fact. Kenneth even gave me the title. Black Angler, I think? I don't have my fishing gear with me anymore, though. Did he now? You must be quite the skilled fisherman. In that case, please take these. Fishing book, feather rod, 3 ground baits. Are you sure? I'm sure. Kenneth let me in charge of some of his fishing gear. He instructed me to give him away throughout to cross paths with any promising fellow fishing enthusiasts. So go on, they're rightfully yours. Aha, that sounds like Kenneth all right. Thank you very much. And since we got your new notebook open, I've taken the liberty of writing down your current title to help you keep track. You'll begin as a bronze angler, judged by the same standards as any professional. Aim for the top and become a fishing god. There are plenty of prizes you can exchange for your angler points for, so beyond being pure bloody fun, fishing should prove worth your while. I'll try and do some when I've got the chance then. Well, you can fish by inspecting a fishing map, pressing the A button. Fishing points are found in bodies of water all over Erebonia. Records of fishing have common views under the fishing tab in your notebook. Ooh, fishing points.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
That's a lot harder to see than it was in every other game. Alright. Might as well. This is so much fun.
Caught one.
Same fish? That's lame. Give me something new, something special. Something rare.
Caught one. Not bad.
Well, I guess I got to see what type of stuff she is anyway. Probably very similar stuff that I got from Kenneth in the first game.
Caught one.
Damn. All the same type of fish.
Caught one.
I'll probably fish just like I did in the first game. Oh, Ymir, never did I expect to stumble upon such a lovely place. Not only is the food delicious and the hot spring sublime, but this is perfect fishing spot is a mere 5 minutes from the tavern. This is truly a fisherman's paradise. I never thought of it that way, but good to see she's enjoying herself, I guess. Now then, it's time to fish up a storm. Perhaps I'll catch a delicious salmon for this evening's dinner. So, we got a fighter badge, part of a set, and blind. Let's see, will Reen stop me from going out this way? It says some monsters up ahead. I probably shouldn't stray too far from the village. Yep. Alright, that means all that's left is to talk with, Also, I don't know where all the fishing spots are because I'm pretty bad at looking around, but... I'm assuming there is not one in town. This hook bass sure brings back memories. And as tempting as taking a dip sounds, I should probably save it for some other time. Okay. Okay. Guess that means it's time to move on with the story, huh?
Oh, here you are, Elise. I wasn't expecting to find the two of you together.
Well, it's quite cold outside, so I thought I'd come and give Celine some warm milk. I keep telling her that she doesn't need to go out of her way for me, but she won't listen. The steam here is plenty to keep me warm. Oh no, that wouldn't do at all. You saved my brother's life. At least allow me to try and make your stay here in Ymir a comfortable one.
Celine saved my life? And when exactly did this happen?
I told her nothing of the sort. I keep trying to tell her it's not true, but she won't believe a word I say. Is something the matter?
Nope, not a thing.
I'd really rather you didn't act like I saved his life, though. Besides, if anything, I should be the one who owes you. What do you mean? Nothing. Forget I said anything.
Yeah, saving them from the monster, right?
Now, so I'm going to have some. Thank you.
From that one
Back on it.
magic thing.
Didn't later say she spotted a cat when she went into the old schoolhouse?
Oh yeah, that first test. Oh.
That better not have been who I think it is.
Don't give me that look. I wouldn't have let her in there if I didn't think it was safe, you know? I was desperate. You just had such a half-hearted reaction to that door, so I started getting impatient and...
I can't believe you. She could have...
She wasn't in any danger, honestly. The Guardian in there was designed not to attack people unrelated to the trial. It didn't touch her even when she was right in front of it, right? That's proof enough. I'm sorry, okay?
So how'd she get knocked out?
To begin with.
That's not explained.
Over about it too.
You're sorry. You...
I'm not sure why you're whispering to one another.
Did she just
but
like pass
regardless,
out from
I
just
want
seeing
you
the
to know
giant
how much I
monster?
appreciate what you did. Like I said before, I want to make your stay a comfortable one. Whatever you need, please don't hesitate to ask. It's okay, really. And, sorry. Why are you sorry?
Well, she does genuinely seem to regret what she did, and at least didn't come to any harm. I guess I'll let her off this time. I really do have one amazing little sister. Compared to her, I'm...
Character notebook updated. I'm guessing the springs are now open? Okay. I'm not sure what you have to apologize for, especially after what you've done for Reen, but regardless, please do tell me if I can do anything to make your time here more pleasant. You don't need to go out of your way for me, really. It's kind of entertaining to watch her squirm from all of Elisa's attention. And that's the last thing I need. I brought you some sardines, too. Master Kafai gave us to us last time he was here, so I'd hate to see them go to waste. Alright. Fast forward, boys. Yeah! Ah, Master Reen, may I help you? Actually, I'd like to use the springs. Are they open by any chance? Why, yes, of course. As it so happens, cleaning was only finished not too long ago. You can have any or even all of them to yourself if you so wish. That sounds wonderful. I may just take you up on your offer. It feels like it's been ages since I had a chance to enjoy them. The entrance to the right. Enjoy, Master Reen. Yeah, the dialogue has not changed. Should I go into the baths now? Maybe I should go around and let everyone know I'm okay first. They've all been so worried. Well, I've already talked to literally everybody in the town, so let's go inside. Well, they were just cleaned. A nice warm soak while enjoying the scenery sounds like just the right thing right now.
You really can't beat an outdoor hot spring. Feels like all the fatigue that's been building up inside me is melting away. I don't think I realized just how exhausted I was until I came in here. Still, what am I supposed to do now?
Get in the goddamn robot!
Chancellor Osborne's been shot, the capital's been occupied, and now even Trista and the Academy are under the Noble Alliance's control. Then there's Crow. I was practically a joke. I didn't stand a chance against him.
It's because you were underleveled.
The power of something like a divine knight wasn't enough to fight him on equal terms. Far from it. It was hopeless from the start. I didn't realize before, but he was holding back against me the whole time. Even without that trump card of his, he could have defeated me effortlessly. And yet there was me, all happy, thinking that I'd won. Right before he knocked me back with a single blow.
Because you were underleveled.
If only I wasn't so weak. If only I'd been able to hold my ground. Maybe things would have been different. Instead, I ended up running away and leaving everyone else behind. There's no point in blaming how things ended on Celine or Valimar. None of this is their fault. This is all on me. Because of that, I've lost everything. I'd finally found a place where I felt I belonged, and people to share it with, and I lost it all. I thought my life was finally gaining some direction, but now I feel totally lost again.
Reen? Sorry if I'm bothering you.
Elise, did you want to use the springs too?
I heard you were here.
I can already see a bunch of shenanigans happening in this bath.
I'm enjoying you.
If this town is the hub town,
I mean, I know we used to come in here.
yeah, there's gonna be a lot of shenanigans in this bathhouse for sure.
We're a little old for that now, don't you think?
That's what you get when you have a co-ed bath.
Please, we're siblings. There's no need to feel so self-conscious. And you must be exhausted after all that's happened. So I thought the least I could do was come and wash your back for you.
Okay. Whoops.
The water's nice and toasty, huh? Truth be told, I haven't taken a dip here for some time. I'd forgotten how pleasant it was to sit here and admire the snow.
Yeah, same here. Bathing during the fall when the leaves are changing has its charms, but something about watching the snow really relaxes me. And it's plenty relaxing even without a bottle of sake in hand, despite what Master Kafai might tell you.
He's always been a heavy drinker. To say nothing of the fact that Father can never turn down the opportunity to help him finish a bottle or three whenever he visits.
I'm sorry. You came out here because you were worried, didn't you?
Oh no, not at all. That wasn't why I came here at all. It's just that...
You're not the only one. It's like everyone I meet has to go out of their way for me. It's how things have been for my whole life. How everyone feels like they have to be around me.
What do you mean?
It happened the day Dad picked me up in that blizzard 12 years ago. It happened the day when I lost control and scared you 8 years ago. It happened the day Master Kafai cut short my years of training. It even happened only last month, when everyone risked their lives so that I, and I alone, could be saved.
That's not...
Looking back on my life, I've been too fortunate for my own good. All I've done is bask in the kindness of everyone I know, giving nothing worthwhile in return.
And all those menial tasks we did in the last game were...
Fortune to them instead. Like some kind of curse. I don't have the right to be treated kindly. I don't deserve to have others putting themselves out for me. Not when I seemingly can't do a thing to return that kindness and am too weak to fight for them when they need it most. None of this should have ever happened. If I'd known it would. If I'd known things would ever become like this, then I'd never have gone to the academy to begin with.
Wrong!
Stop. Do you seriously mean all that you've just said? The right to be treated kindly? And who exactly decides who has that right, whatever that's supposed to be? I don't look out for you because I expect something in return or because I want you to defend me. Acts of kindness aren't debts to be repaid. I look out for you because I care about you, because you're important to me. And I'm sure that Mother, Father, Master Kafai, your classmates, and
Kafai.
other acquaintances feel the same. So please, from the bottom of my heart, please don't say that you don't have the right to be treated kindly. Of course you do. You just don't realize it. You care so much about the people who matter to you. So why can't you understand that those people care just as much about you? Think back to that day when you were separated from your classmates. What kind of expressions did they have when you parted from them?
They... They were smiling. They all believed that we'd see each other again. That no matter what happened along the way, we'd all be reunited. And that one day, we'd move forward together as a class again, just like we did before. Maybe there's nothing wrong with feeling lost and impatient from time to time. I believe in all of them. And if they see me as worthy of their trust, then I'd like to try and believe in myself too. We're classmates, and more than that, we're friends. So long as I keep moving forward, I'm sure that somewhere, someday, our paths will cross again.
I think so too, Reen.
Thanks, Elise. I feel like you gave me exactly what I needed to move forward.
You don't need to thank me. I didn't do anything. All I did was remind you of something you already knew. It was your time at the academy that gave you what you needed. I admit, I am a little envious of your classmates, though.
Still,
Damn it, Reen.
I'm really thankful to have you in my life. I might not be the most dependable brother in the world, but I'd appreciate it if you kept looking out for me. And while it might be a ways away, I'll keep striving to be an older brother you can be proud of.
I'm always proud of you, you know? And of course I will. I see all's well that ends well.
So that'd be 2 pats on the head so far. See if we can keep a count on that.
Your Highness?
And you've brought Celine, too.
Hope you don't mind us barging in. What brings you here? I heard that you were both here from Toval, so I thought I might come along and see how everything was going. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to help cheer up Reen? And oh, what a heartwarming sight I happened to stumble upon during my humble quest. Considering you were waiting for the perfect time to make your grand entrance, stumbling is a stretch.
You were waiting?
Were you listening in the whole time?
Yep.
Elise, have you ever known me to be so unladylike? But I see you've done a fine enough job for the both of us. Oh, the bond between siblings is truly a miraculous thing. Not only do you share an unwavering kinship, but you'll always have the tender embrace of skinship within reach. I'm so jealous.
I appreciate your concern, though. Still, Elise is one thing, but I'm not entirely comfortable sharing the springs with you, Your Highness.
Oh, come now, Reen. This is the bath. Ranks are stripped once our clothes are, as far as I'm concerned.
Alrighty.
That being said, may I join Elise in washing your back as well? This would make the perfect chance for us to finally strengthen our bond as honorary siblings. Wouldn't you agree? Your Highness, please! I'm sorry, okay?
Huh?
About, you know, things. I'm not exactly all that cognizant of human feelings and the like. Emma often points out as much. But thinking back, I have done some things that were probably quite insensitive in your eyes.
Look at you.
Huh?
3.
If anything, I should be the one apologizing. I shouldn't have taken my frustrations out on you like that. Can you forgive me?
Forgive you? Why would I need to? I really don't get you sometimes.
That doesn't sound too good.
That sounded like...
I know exactly what that was. It's that magic knight we ran into on the way down the mountain.
I had a feeling Toval's art wasn't enough to finish it off. But the fact it's still active isn't the only problem. It sounds like it's coming this way.
Oh boy. You're certain then. The magic knight or something or other is coming here. I'm certain I can sense its mana moving towards us. It's still a fair distance away for now, but it's getting closer by the minute. It's coming from the direction of the valley behind the village. Bah, I thought he finished it off, but I should have made sure. I didn't think anything could survive that fall, but if anything could, it'd be one of those things. No, you did what you could. You shouldn't blame yourself. Still, wonder why it would be coming here. My guess is because you're here. Or more specifically, because the Ashen Awakener is here. It's after Reen? These magic knights may have some connection with the Divine Knights? Well, that makes this easy. If it's after me, then I should be the one to go out and stop it. But you'd be putting yourself in danger. I'll be fine. And I won't let you get anywhere near the... I won't let it get anywhere near the village. No way, if I have to. If I can't do this, what hope do I have of getting Class 7 back together again? Well, it sounds like your mind's made up. And you appear to have recovered enough in my eyes. Alright, then I have no objections. We all have the villagers ready to evacuate as a precaution. Take care, Reen. Thanks, Mom. Dad. Let me come with. I thought I could compare to Sarah, but I ain't too shabby in a fight. Really? Thank you. I'd feel a lot better having you around, honestly. So, okay, so Toval, Celine, you guys almost ready to head out? Actually, if you don't mind, Reen, I'd like to come with you. Can she fight? You would? Elise? This is not an opponent to be taken lightly. A fact I'm sure you're well aware of. I fully understand the dangers this will entail. Combat etiquette is imperative to calling oneself a noble, and I'm familiar with the sword style of the Schwarzer family. You've trained me yourself, Reen. Well, that's true, but... You're certain this is what you want to do, Elise? Yes, I am. My brother has chosen his path, and as a sister, I feel I have a duty to support him. Not only as a sister, as a daughter of House Schwarzer, I have every intention of doing whatever is within my power. My, how have you grown. Indeed, as your father, I couldn't be more proud. Take her with you, Reen. I have plenty of faith in her abilities as a swordsman, but I also think she would keep you from doing anything too rash. Dad, come on. I don't think you got anything to worry about. She's stronger than you're giving her credit for. Like your dad said, she knows her way around a sword, and she's pretty good at using her Arcus, too. She saved me and Her Highness from a few more tough spots on her way here, even. That she did. I'm sure she'll be capable even more with her beloved brother at her side. But still. Hold on, since when has Elise had an Arcus? Oh, I left that fun detail out when catching you up, didn't I? Prince Oliver gave me a couple of spares, actually. I had a hunch these two would have a knack for them with a bit of practice, so I showed them the ropes on the way here. Gape. I know you're against her coming with us, but you really don't have that much time here. And it's pretty clear that nothing you say is going to change your mind, so I think it's about time you gave up and we got going. Fine, you can come too, Elise. But don't even think of doing anything that'll put you any further in harm's way than you need to be. Promise, okay? I promise. Alright, let's start getting ready then. If either of you need to do anything last minute, get it done now. After that, we'll make our way for Ymir's back entrance. Toval and Elise join the party. You can now customize the battle order of your party members. Yeah. Recovery items and food. Recovery items such as tier 1s need to be charged in personal shots, however it's much more economical to recover HP and EP against cooking food, using whatever ingredients you have on hand. Your home-cooked meals having to provide a variety of special effects and can stand that certain healing items do not. Alright. See, what kind of... How good is people good at recipes?
Shall we begin then?
Perfect. So... Thanks to this being a 100% playthrough, I have to talk with literally everybody to make sure I don't miss anything. Or at least a try for a 100% playthrough. Oh, hello everyone. Something wrong, Your Highness? Do I really have to stay here? Can I accompany all of you instead? I may not be skilled in hand-to-hand combat, but I do think I'm on par with Elise when it comes to handling an Arcus. You're a pretty skilled arts user, no doubts there, but even then. Hey, today your mic has noise while you're speaking? Well, I think I might know the reason, but I have to do some testing to try to get rid of it, unfortunately. 'Cause you probably weren't here since the beginning, but I had to format all the hard drives on my computer, which is why I haven't been streaming for the past few days. Because, for whatever reason, I think when I tried installing Windows 10 over Windows 7, like maybe a few months ago, it seemed to may have broken a lot of things. So I formatted all my hard drives, reinstalled a fresh copy of Windows 10, and everything works now. I just had to reinstall a lot of stuff, including OBS. So I guess I'll probably after the stream then, maybe tomorrow during the day when I don't stream, I'll toy with my settings and see if I can get it without the mic noise. I should be able to replicate the settings. Might consider it if we were mowing down regular monsters, but Magic Knights are an entirely different league. You said it yourself, we can't just expose them with no combat abilities outside of arts casting to do something this dangerous. Oh, sorry, I guess you're right. Still, it was worth putting it out and seeing how you'd respond. As much as I want to help you out, I'd probably just get in the way. I'm sorry, Your Highness. Rest assured, Your Highness. I promise I'll return safely. Thank you, Reen. I'll look forward to your return here. And you better make good on that promise. I'll wait for your return here. And once you're back, we can take a sensuous dip in the hot springs together, too. Your Highness! Haha. I swear you're the boldest princess I've ever met. I'm honestly sure that she might be the only actual princess that Selena's ever met, but who knows. Alright. Yeah, make has noise while you're speaking. I'm assuming it's probably static, wouldn't be surprised. I remember it was annoying. It was a very annoying issue. I tried very hard to, Okay, so no stock. Alright. Also, speaking of stock, what kind of arts can you cast? Courier, Airstrike, Spark, Air, Corner Drive, Golden Sphere, and Analyze? Okay. I think that's good enough to be considered a plot hole, but where is his ability to use, What ability was it again? Shining Cross... Luminous Cross? Whatever it is. He doesn't have that now. I thought I heard a roar earlier. Want to know what that was? I'm sure it's nothing too dangerous. Bordeaux would have barked if we were in any immediate danger. Nothing gets past Bordeaux. If he's not worried, we shouldn't be either. It's going to be used as usual here. Let's buy some ingredients. I have plenty of crap to sell, so... Look at all this garbage. Which I'm pretty sure I won't need. There we go, now I have 11 of every single ingredient. Perfect. So I should probably buy like 5 battle scopes, just in case. See, I don't believe I can give them any equipment, right? Okay, they can take these. So let's see. We give him the puppy watch so he gets that prevent delay. And quick caliber. Halves casting time. An item for customizing an ornament made by Toval. Nice. And he uses a baton as his weapon. That's pretty interesting. I'm not sure if I should buy some of these, but I probably should. Buy a few of the more possibly like incriminating ones. Let's see. Let's see, and buy one for Feint, because Feint is bad. And I'll keep a spare save before I leave town, too. So let's see, what can we do now? I keep looking to the right thinking, do I have a guide here? Like I did when I played Trails of AO, but I don't have a guide here. Completely blind. Has something happened? I do hope it gets resolved quickly, but there's still terribly important fishing to be done. Oh my, you're going out too, Elise? Yes, I'll protect my brother at all costs. Well, if you set your heart on it, I've no right to stop you. Good luck. This is your chance to show Reen what a beautiful young Manu you've become while he's been away. Thank you, I will. Huh? Anyway, I think we've stayed here long enough. We need to hurry to the valley. Oh man, people weren't joking about him, huh? You take care, okay? I want you to do well, but I don't want you getting hurt either. That was the one year you were. I'll be getting ready to evacuate in case you decide to pay us a visit. Meanwhile, you kids do what you can out there, okay? Make sure you protect Elise. Protect Reen and show him your stuff, Elise. Yes, ma'am. Why did you keep singling out the two of us? For obvious reasons. Painfully obvious reasons. And also, you're still there, Grape Juice. Does the stream look a little funny to you? Because, like, looking at my OBS quality, it looks kind of not too great. So I'm thinking it might be better to just limit the FPS of this game to 30, just to make sure the game still looks good on the stream. But I don't know how it looks on the stream, so I can't really tell you until I'm done streaming. I haven't the foggiest idea of what's been going on, but the roar's sure spent a chill down my spine. Just keep your eyes open, yeah? And if you need something to eat, just come visit old Gerald. I'll make you anything you want, sweet or not. Thank you, Gerald. It's so kind of you. Take care of yourselves, alright? You suddenly know where to find me. So the upstairs is empty. Fast forward. Forward. I don't have time to use the bathroom now, maybe later. I don't have time. Oh. No special comment for the women's bathroom? Okay. We're meant to be preparing for a potential emergency, but Maple's run off and left everything to me. She simply can't good as usual, you think? Okay, that's good at least. She simply can't restrain herself. If there's anything exciting going on, she has to be there to get the first look. It's though she doesn't realize she's a maid at all. I need to share a few stern words with her when she gets back. Carefully should prioritize looking outside over work at a time like this. Thanks to her, I'm not even scared of the monster anymore. I'm just annoyed. Yeah, I'm just worried like the high FPS getting streamed down to 30 FPS if it would cause some kind of quality issue. Because it happens before some other games, I know that. And it's a problem. It sounds as though monsters throughout the land have become more ferocious since the war began. I can't say whether that has anything to do with what's happening here, but I suggest you keep that in mind. It wasn't long ago that you woke up. I'd hate for anything to happen again. Sure, we have enough food supplies for a potential emergency. Take care if you're going after the cause of that roar. You only recently woke up, just so you're probably not in peak condition. Well, Taval's only level 47. And Elise is level 37. I expect Reen to probably not be doing too well, I'd say. But who knows. I'm still not entirely sure what's happening, but I'll have the Phoenix Wings prepared for whatever possibility that may come. I can't help but be reminded of the events 2 months prior, however. The circumstances don't quite line up, but I can't help but feel uneasy all the same. Please do take care. Where this monster is, I hope nothing bad comes from it. Please do take care. Okay. Which means all that's left to talk to is the people in the chapel and the people out front. And if there's no one in the chapel, no, they're just talking. Even if Father Bernard doesn't recognize it, it must truly be no ordinary monster. We'll be getting ready for the possibility that people need to be evacuated. Please take care of yourselves as well. Even if Father Bernard, same dialogue. I never had a role like that before. I can't imagine the creature responsible for it is any ordinary beast. Take care if you plan on pursuing it. I'll be here preparing for the possibility that our help may be needed. I will, Father. Can't help but feel a little uneasy about that roar. I'll have some medicine ready just in case. I pray to Adios that it will not be needed. You can enter the foot by pressing the A button. While relaxing, HP, EP, and C pills slowly recover over time. Oh, there's the footpath. Think of warming yourself up a bit before we leave? I don't see why we shouldn't. Let's do it. So it's like, yeah, recover CP. So this is a good idea. And everyone's at max, it looks like. Nice and relaxing, right? Please leave everything to us. We'll look after everyone here. Take care, my children. And Toval, please watch over them for me. You can count on me. We'll be back as soon as we can. My husband has been patrolling as a precaution, but make sure that everyone knows not to leave their homes. Of course, I'll make sure to get the word out. But I think you should return to the mansion for now, my lady. Same dialogue. Monsters on the mountain path are more ferocious than ever these days. Do make sure you're fully prepared. I'll pray to Adios for your safe return. Okay, same dialogue. I'll make sure the villagers are prepared for anything, so you can focus on the task at hand. Make sure you come back safely, son. And Elise, make sure you do what you set your mind to. I will. I'll be back soon, father. I'll make sure the villagers are prepared for anything. Okay. That was one creepy roar. I wonder what kind of monster that was. I better make sure the cable car is ready to go just in case. Take care out there, Reen. And that goes for you too, Elise. I know you're skilled with a sword, but take it easy, okay? Don't worry about us, we'll be fine. I'll aid Reen to the best of my abilities. That was one creepy roar. Okay. We're going around telling everyone in the village to stay in their homes for a while. These will be just fine. Vicious beasts show up in the mountains all the time. We know what to do. If it gets too dangerous to stay, we'll make sure everyone gets away safely. So you go do what you gotta do. Sounds like a plan. Good luck with everything here. Sure thing. Let's split up. Okay. We're gonna split up and go around telling everyone in the village to stay in their house for a while. Okay. But what are we gonna do if the monster makes it all the way here? I guess I'm gonna have to step up and protect everyone, just like a hero. Ever heard of a child hero? Face it, you'll be crying after 5 minutes. Yeah, maybe. Kiki's never wrong about this stuff. Every time the only thing I could say to her is, "You're right." Al's too naive for his own good. If you're in trouble, the only thing you should do is run. What's going on? Come on, spill it. Alright, that's everyone. I also never looked at their crafts. Alright, the search is on. The Magic Knight's somewhere in this direction, right? That's right. It's very slowly coming this way. As long as we keep following this path, we should find ourselves face to face with it at some point. Well, the farther away it is, the better. We're gonna need to finish it off before it reaches the town or we're in trouble. You two have been up here a fair few times, right? Yeah, I went up this way with the rest of Class 7 just a couple of months ago even, during the drama CD. I wasn't really planning to, but we didn't have much choice thanks to Blue Blanc and his antics. Blue Blanc, huh? Sounds like his thing. Once he's latched on to you, it's a one-way trip to Crazy Town. But sounds like it's a little late to be saying that to you. I don't get the feeling he's involved in any of this, though. The weather's much milder now than it was then, so we shouldn't have quite as much trouble climbing, thankfully. That doesn't mean we won't be dangerous, however. Watch your step. Oh, Cryons. Oops, looks like I found ourselves a monster, and a fairly tough-looking one, too. Indeed, though I can't imagine being a problem as long as we make proper use of our combat links. Be careful, Elise. I will. We can now use combat links. Blah blah blah, combat links. You can now set links. You can form combat link in the text setting in the camp menu. Alright. Now access the link section in the camp menu. Alright, let's set up a link. What's the button for it? Oh yeah, tactics menu. Set link Y. I'll link it with her. Let's see. 750 attack. Arts attack is surprisingly low. And his strength and arts attack is pretty high. Now we do some fishing. Nope.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Unique attacks. Yeah, I get it. Powerful link attack consumes bravery points you gain from repeat assist attacks. And the balance system.
There. Now's our chance.
I'll back you up.
Ready to go.
Alright, what crafts do you got? Double Strike, which is 100% seal. That's pretty good. Dizzying Blow with a 30% feint. Bounce down for 3 turns also. And Sphere Break. Area Medium. Arts Defense minus 50%. Nice. And mute 100%. Can't unbalance though, but it doesn't matter. Alright, let's get an analyze then.
I can do this.
Let's see, Swallowtail, it's a delay, and Holy Squall, which is, wow, 60% HP heal. Maybe doing this would be a good idea. I'll wait until the, Alright. Because, the way I have it, Alt-Tab. Gotta Alt-Tab out of it. Perfect. Perfect.
Here I go. Now.
Let's see. Rush is Y. I think that's the same as before.
Right.
Let's move.
Miss. Damn.
I'm up.
Well, I guess one thing that's good. These enemies don't freeze you 100% of the time with their attacks.
Sorry, that's it for you.
Well done, Elise. Thank you, Reen. Cool, now that we covered the basis, let's get back to searching. About combat links. Combat links are an integral part of the battle system by strengthening party members' bonds with another. You could cover and fishing blow. In addition to layer and story, the ability to use stronger link attacks will become available. Forming combat links between party members has no disadvantage. There's no reason not to keep party members linked at all times. About weapon types and unbalancing. Link attacks can occur when enemies unbalanced. The success rate is decided by the weapon type used to deal damage. Mollusk monsters are more easily unbalanced by Reen's slash damage, and crustaceans by Elise's thrust damage. Other tests include Pierce, strong versus flying enemies, and Strike, strong versus rock type enemies. Damage done varies by character. About critical damage and unbalancing. Attacks taken on a turn with a critical bonus have a 100% chance of unbalancing an enemy regardless of the damage type dealt. Taking advantage of this at the right time will be the key to victory. Finally, Duval's unique accessory, Quick Caliber, allows him to use arts more quickly than any other character. Making good use of this will allow him to deal immense damage to enemies in a short period of time. Now we just gotta give him a cast course, right?
Are you alright, Elise?
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine.
Just warms your heart, doesn't it?
If you say so.
So how does it feel to play something comprehensible? It feels invigorating. It's like a feeling I haven't felt in a long time.
We shall be your foes.
Here I go.
I'll be 100% honest. I'm not really feeling the battle theme, at least the start of it.
I'm up.
But everything after that few seconds of intro, it's really good.
Thanks.
Nice. Link heal.
Here you go.
But the translation is so much better.
I can do this.
Yeah, you don't really remember CS2's battle theme?
Let's move. There.
How'd the end of AO treat you?
Now's our chance.
How do I put it?
You're finished.
I'm up.
It was good. The final boss really cucked me at the end, though. It was pretty bad. Like,
Ready to go.
I got hit by that annoying instant death thing that he could do. But I beat him on my second try at least. It just took a good 45 minutes of whittling down his HP and nearly getting wiped.
That's that.
Oh, what a splendid chest!
A lighter. Jellyfish?
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Let's move. There.
Alright, rush.
Come on, Elise.
Please, allow me!
See, she can't do anything, so let's move.
Sure thing.
Have him analyze.
Activate. Here you go.
You completely lucked out on that guy and got in a loop where you would vanish Lloyd, and Lloyd would reappear and eat a pizza and S-craft, then we'd repeat it for most of the fight. Yeah, I caught him in an AI stupidity loop also, because if you use if you are casting any craft during his turn, he will always use his arts crafting attack, which deals 0 damage, and if you have a Grail Locket on Tio, then Tio just doesn't get silenced. Tio doesn't get muted. So I was able to just do that, have Lloyd and Wadi just wail on him little by little. Not using S-Crass because the vanish thing was really annoying. But yeah, feels like the best way to beat the boss is just catch him in a loop due to its AI. Most effective solution for a boss fight that deals so much damage with a single attack. Let's see, which way do I go? There we go.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. My turn.
Gale just ain't worth using.
I'm up.
Let's look at Sphere Break.
Try this.
Uses a slingshot. Cool.
Wait! Please, allow me!
Let's move. Okay, it's safe for now.
So Toval uses a baton and a slingshot. A very interesting set of weapons to use. Ooh, a monster chest.
Oh, a dead end?
Oh, missed dialogue.
Let's move.
Oh no. Let's try Arc Slash.
Sure thing.
Alright, damage.
I can do this! There!
Here I go. There. Ha! Now.
I'll back you up!
You're finished.
Ready to go. Sorry, that's it for you.
Oh, what a splendid chest!
Alright. Don't know what's in the box, but I get to find out now.
Right, let's get started.
I get first turn though. Oh hey! They kept this. I like it.
I'm up.
Sounds like it might be the super range version, if there is one.
Try this. Fire!
Let's see. So it's an AoE attack. I can't hit all the enemies, but I can hit most of them.
Assume your stance. Breaker's Garden!
Arts casting? Aqua Bleed. Let me guess, Serene? Oh no, Toval. Nice.
My turn.
You know what? Toval, why don't you take it?
Time to stop holding back. This is gonna hurt. Rebellion storm.
That is a nice looking S-Craft.
That's that.
I did it.
And out of it, I get a Zerum Potter. Alright. This one random plant, though, just sitting here. What is it doing there? What the? A wisp?
We must cleave through.
Let's move.
They don't have a lot of health at all. Snow wisp. Ooh. I'm guessing they're fairly evasive.
Sure thing. Disactivate.
Let's see what the description says. Small snow spirit-like monster freezes those who draw near and supports others with healing arts. So they're weak because they can heal each other, I guess?
Here I go. There. Ha!
Yeah, high evasion. Let's see.
I'm up. Disactivate.
This should do it.
Here you go.
There. Shall we move on?
Warmer. Freeze suppression, probably. I could probably use a little bit of healing right now. Let's see. Oh, she has Thelas. It's a little overkill, don't you think?
Now's our chance.
Yeah, so instead of using one attack, you gotta use two attacks. That's the difference between Cold Steel 1 and Cold Steel 2.
I'm up.
Right.
Ready to go.
Right.
Got you. Let's move. Sit. I'm up. My turn.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Every
Alright, what next section? It's another long, winding path.
The wind seems to be picking up.
We should hurry before the sun begins to set.
the advantage is ours.
Here I go.
I analyzed them, right? Yes, I did. Fuck.
I can do this. This is it. After me.
Right.
Sure thing.
Damn. Can't hit everything. Oh well.
Here you go. Sure thing. Sorry, that's it for you.
Tyrell Balm.
We must cleave through.
Let's move.
Yeah. I should just try not doing that. Maybe it would help.
Right.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. That worked.
Here you go.
Alright.
Sorry, that's it for you.
Let's see how the other two attack. Not as good as Reen.
Ready to go.
Could have something to do with what they're resistant to, though. Never mind, it probably doesn't. Alright, Toval. Take care of the Wisp.
Here I go.
Right.
Sure thing.
Fuck. CP is CP.
I can do this.
Whoops. Meant to use it on either Reen or Toval, not her.
Ready to go. My turn. Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. Right.
Sure thing. Sorry, that's it for you.
Alright. More healing is in order. Reen doesn't use arts anyway.
I'm up.
Nice. Whew, finally at the halfway point. How are you feeling, Elise? Very well, thank you. There's no need to worry. Been through so much, Reen, especially in recent months, and yet you've managed to overcome it all. Playing a mountain as small as this can hardly hope to compare. Well, if you insist, but if you need to take a break, there's no shame in saying so. Agreed. The monsters around here are on the tough side, sure. We can last as long as we pace ourselves. You just keep backing your brother up. I'm here backing both of you up, too. Thank you. Getting closer to that magic night, I can sense it. Or, just so we're perfectly clear, you do know you don't stand a chance against it with just the three of you, don't you? Sure do, kitten. Won't be my first time going against something that huge, but size isn't the only issue here. How do I put this? It's like there was some kind of strange power inside of it that was helping it move. Does that mean we'll have to find a way to deal with that first? And I think I know just the way to do it. Celine, can you go back to Valimar? I'd like to ask for his help. If you feel that's the best option we have, then I've got nothing more to say. Just be sure you're mentally prepared by the time we get there. I'm prepared. You got some kind of plan in mind? Works for me. We don't have much farther to go, and any plan at this point is better than none. Let's move, and remember, slow and steady's the way.
What a splendid chest.
Yeah, he ain't that great at stunning enemies. Looks like Areen's still the best at that.
Ready to go.
Either that or I just know how to use them. Which is entirely possible. And most likely the actual thing.
Please, allow me!
Let's see, what are you weak to? Not really resistant to water. They're a little resistant to water, but this works.
Here you go.
Honestly, I expected that to actually kill, but didn't.
My turn. Second form. Gale. I'm up.
Using Gale
Please, allow
is never not going to give me a bad feeling after fighting Arios.
activate.
Brings back painful memories.
Let's move.
Please, allow me!
Oh. Frozen solid, boy.
Let's move.
Is there even any point?
There.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Alright. Gonna level up.
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside.
And I got poison. Well, the only one I can equip anything on is Reen, so... Well, I guess I can equip stuff on them, but I can't remove stuff on them. This works. I'll have her stay in the back and be a healer. Probably the best choice, anyway. Ooh!
So close.
Best get yourselves ready. The advantage is ours.
Let's move.
I can do this.
Sure thing. Here you go. I'm up. Here you go.
Toval's arts are the best. Half the cast time is too good.
Please, allow me. This is it.
Got you.
Sure thing.
My turn.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Alright. Boss up ahead. In classic Trails fashion. Speaking of that, lighter. Prevent faint. Should be good. Don't know what the guy can do, but... Oh. Well, this is it. This is the monument that caused all the trouble that you brought up before, right? But now I sense its spiritual power. As far as I can tell, everything here is in order. Yeah, I don't see anything abnormal going on either. It caused me a lot of trouble back when I was a kid, too. I guess I'm cursed by this spot, aren't I? Green, don't be silly. That came from close by. Here it comes. How could it be perfectly fine after falling from a damn cliff? Ancient legends mentioned they had the power to regenerate, but I didn't think it held that much merit. You have to stop it from reaching Ymir. Don't do anything that'll put yourself in unnecessary danger, Elise. I won't. Right, let's give it our best shot. I bet he leveled up, didn't he?
I can do this.
Oh yeah, he definitely leveled up, like 2 levels.
I'm up.
Let's get an analyze in there.
Here I go. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me.
Magical golem from the Dark Age that awoke from some unknown cause, but this is great power. A lot of health. Not many resistances to speak of. Just not able to inflict many status effects on it.
I'm up. Activate.
Right.
Steal that.
This is gonna hurt. Rebellion storm.
Let me guess, about 8k? Oh, 12k. Oh boy. Strength up.
Here I go.
That's exactly what I needed.
All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me.
Please allow me. Activate. There.
And HP up. We don't need HP up anymore.
Here I go.
I don't want that.
Sit.
Ready to go.
Alright. Spark Arrow. Seems like his wind arts are more powerful than his than Golden Sphere is.
Right. Activate. There.
Come on, Reen, you can get to max CP
My turn.
before your strength runs out.
Now's our chance.
I'll back you up.
Grand Crack. Ooh, that did some damage.
Ready to go.
Alright, let's try out that
Right.
that craft that she has. Ooh, he is just out of range, but he didn't really take much damage, so.
Grant us a healing ring.
Thanks. Here I go. All right, let's do this.
Yeah, not so easy to get all of the strength buff back, but oh well.
Activate.
I'll have Reen take that critical.
Gather on my blade.
Ready to go. There you go.
Right.
Let's see. I'll have her
Ready to
move.
go.
Have him link with Reen for that.
They're off balance. All right, let's get 'em.
Understood.
Right! Arcus, activate! Yeah!
Cheers.
More power gain. And he gained 12,000 HP.
Let's move.
But I think he got hit. Oh, he was inflicted by burn. He was inflicted with 1 turn of burn and lost 3,000 of that HP he got back.
Now. Gotcha.
Sure thing.
Here you go.
Please, allow me!
I should be fine on this fight. Doesn't seem like much can go wrong currently. Oh, got the 10% HP heal. And I let him have it.
Ready to go.
Please, allow me! Oh, goddess. Grant us a healing rain.
Thanks. Cheers. My turn. Sit.
Boo.
Sure
Damn it, Rean. These attacks don't interrupt casting.
My turn.
I could probably kill him in 1 or 2 turns, honestly, but... Hey!
Too slow. Now's our chance. Gotcha.
I think I'll just let nature play its course and just take him out normally.
Here you go.
I say he ain't worth the S-crafts.
Please, allow me!
Not to finish him off, at least.
Yeah!
Just don't use another HP regen, HP regen thing. He used another HP regen thing. Alrighty then.
Sure thing.
You a funny guy, you know that? You a funny guy. And I don't like funny guys.
Let's move. Now's our chance. Gotcha. I'm up.
Good miss.
Too slow. Now's our chance. Now's our chance.
Now's our chance.
Let's move. All right, let's do this. Leave it to me.
Sure thing.
Time to stop holding back.
Yeah, I don't want him to heal himself again, so fuck it. I'll just murder him.
This is gonna hurt. Rebellion storm.
I can do this! Assume your stance. Fragrant Garden!
There he goes.
I couldn't be more pleased with the outcome.
But now he'll most likely regenerate and kill us all.
Every little improvement.
Eh. Think that did it? Not yet. Yep, there's that regeneration, huh? Oh boy! How can it grow more arms? You can't be serious. Well, think he's ready? Ready enough, but he won't be able to fight for very long. Still, he's the best chance we got. Elise, Toval, stay back. Why? For what for?
Heed my call. Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Alright. Gonna go full Gundam then. Copy and paste the arms. Control C, Control V. He's now stronger.
What's that sound?
Am I seeing things?
I just realized that's pretty much exactly how it worked with the Gordius units and Dieter. Same exact, he just gets beamed into the fucking robot.
Yeah, he's recovered enough to fend off this guy at least. Try and actually win this time, got it?
Not a problem. I'm counting on you, Valimar. Our target's the Magic Knight right in front of us.
Acknowledged. However, operational time is limited to a maximum of 300 seconds.
Oh boy, 5-minute time limit.
So this is the Ashen Knight? I heard about it fighting against the Alliance forces trying to take over Tristram. Wow, this is something else.
Are you really moving that, Reed?
Elise, Topal, I'll take care of this. Stay back.
Roger that. Come on, Missy. We're gonna be in danger if we stay here.
All right.
Yeah, mech battle.
I'll have to rely on the unarmed form this time too. That's fine by me. Okay, here goes.
All right. You ready?
About the 9 night battles. 3 areas can be targeted in Divine Night battles: the head, the body, and the arms. Each part has a separate unbalanced FSC. Value with more stars indicating a higher chance to unbalance the enemy. Balancing allows you to execute a follow-up attack, which will gain you 1 bravery point. Once 3 bravery points have been accumulated, you can use a powerful rush attack, which in 3 areas, that means weak point varies depending on its stance. Alright. What's this? Card's 100% HP, damage 70%, defensive stats consumes 8 HP, okay. It looks like it's disabled. Yep. Can't defend for now. And I only have access to Morning Moon. That's disappointing. Let's see. I'm assuming neutral, he's weak in the body, but I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Oh, the body is 3. Let's try the head. Eh. Let's defend, because probably a good idea.
Is that all? Let's go.
It's working. Keep it up.
Is it? I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm pressing buttons and things are moving.
Bring it on. Is that all?
It doesn't look like he does anything about his stance. Okay.
That's it. Just a little more.
I'm just gonna attack his arm just for funsies. Oh, he's charging another attack.
Keep going.
Bring it on! Is that all?
So the arms is like 1 star. Got it.
Let's go!
And he's dead. So much for having 4 arms. That didn't really help you much out, huh? Well, there they go.
He did it!
Yeah!
Thank goodness. I think he's used up every last bit of the mana he recovered.
Great.
That was a close one.
You didn't have a weapon, and yet you still came out on top, Reen. Not half bad.
Well,
Not
that's
that it means
the
you're ready to take on the
8
Astro
leaves
Awakener.
void style.
That's a ways away.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Combat efficiency demonstrated a 5% increase over the previous battle. I look forward to observing further improvement in the future.
Sure. I hope I don't let you down. I barely know a thing about you. But even then, it's clear as day that you're far more reliable than I'll ever be. Well,
Stop being so negative about yourself. You're the main character, for God's sakes.
allies and friends. So don't worry. I'll do everything I can to become strong enough to draw out your full power. Strong enough to even win against Crow.
I shall await that day.
Reen!
Hey there. You did great, champ.
Thanks. You didn't get hurt at all, did you, Elise?
I'm fine. I'm more concerned about you. Are you feeling all right? I'd heard about what happened the last time you fought inside that thing.
Isn't this like the intro demo that they showed in the trailer on the Steam page?
Gotten off so easily if things were anywhere close to being like last time, honestly.
As I've said once before,
Whoops.
all damage taken by a Divine Knight is passed on to its Awakener. So take that as extra motivation to continue getting better at piloting him.
Oh yeah, you did say that, didn't you? Well, I'd have to improve my piloting skills to get things done anyway. I've got every intention of getting better.
You're sounding a lot more sure of yourself now.
Does that mean you're feeling better?
Yeah, never better. If I want to reunite with the others, I need to keep moving
Never
forward.
better, but he's not even level
Sorry.
80.
I've got a feeling I'm just gonna be causing you a lot more grief in the future.
He finished Cold Steel 1 at level 81.
I'm plenty used to it. And besides, I'd like nothing more than for you to be reunited with your classmates.
Thanks, Elise.
You can be such a troublemaker.
Sounds like things are all wrapped up here.
I wouldn't be so sure about
Yep,
that.
it's the thing from the intro. Or, not the intro. The trailer.
Not now.
Like the Steam page trailer they showed.
Rianos!
It's the bird I saw in the Capitol.
Hello there, darling. Miss me? It's so lovely to see you again, Reen.
Is that bird talking?
After Celine, a bird shouldn't be any more surprising, but still. You've got some nerve showing yourself, Vita. Although not enough nerve to show up in person, apparently. So what does Ouroboros' oh-so-amazing second Anguis, the Azure Abyss herself, want with us?
What's an Anguis?
One of Ouroboros' top brass.
It's nice to see you again too, Celine. And while I know of them,
Clotilde the
I can't say
Witch.
I recall recall ever being formally introduced to Reen's adorable sister or that handsome bracer with you. I'm sorry that our first meeting had to be through my familiar.
Huh?
Misty. No. I suppose I should call you Vita now. How did you know we were here?
We've been trying to find the whereabouts of the Ashen Knight for quite a while, you see. We've been searching for the past month since the Civil War began without any luck.
Considering Ouroboros' resources, I am honestly surprised.
Then we sensed an active magic knight in this area, and that was what finally led us to you.
Ah, so they put out a signal. Got it.
I wasn't expecting our location to be discovered this quickly.
I got to see your battle with Crow too, incidentally. For it being the first time you've ever piloted a knight, you did rather well. If we're being objective, though, it was more akin to a tiger swatting away at a cub.
What are Crow and that Azure Knight doing now anyway? What happened to everyone at the Academy?
I'm sure they're fine, Reen.
Crow's been keeping himself very, very busy. The Noble Alliance forces see him as their little joker. They call him the Azure Chevalier now. I'm afraid I don't know anything about your classmates, though. Emma's in hiding now, too. Still, if you want to know that badly...
That didn't sound good.
That sounded like...
Gunfire.
It sounded like gunfire.
Oh, really?
Uh-oh. I wasn't expecting them to arrive so soon. It sounds like the Jaegers hired by Duke Alberea are here.
Oh boy.
I'm guessing it's only a matter of time now before Princess Alphen is taken into their custody.
Jaegers? In Ymir?
Her Highness?
Damn it.
I can assure you that I have nothing to do with what's happening over there. I think you're going to want to hurry, though.
Maybe.
Perhaps if you run fast enough, you might be able to get back in time.
Well.
How dare she act like this is all some game?
Don't be meta here, Celine.
Let it go, Celine. We've got to hurry.
Yeah, Her Highness and the rest of Ymir are in real danger if we don't get moving.
Right.
See, cutscene back or actually run back? Actually run back. Okay. The Ashen Knight is sleeping peacefully. Sorry, Valimar, we'll be back for you soon. We need to hurry down the valley. It's an old spirit monument. Any spiritual power it once had has all but faded away. This way leads towards a canyon. We don't have time to be making detours, though. We need to hurry back to Ymir. Gotta go fast! Well, it doesn't look like you need to do any healing, though. Everyone got reverted back to full health and 100 CP. Did I never open this chest? Okay.
Let's get him. Let's move. Sit. Sure thing.
Right. Activate. There.
My turn. Ha! Ready to go.
I can do this.
Here I go. Ha! I'm up. You're off balance. Got you.
Right.
So how exactly does a baton pierce an enemy anyway?
We'll cut our own path. I wonder which Jaeger Corps we're dealing with here.
I really hope everyone's all right.
Let's just hurry.
If if we're going off of what we know, it's either going to be Red Constellation or Zephyr.
Please, allow me.
I have my money on Zephyr.
Let's move.
Because Red Constellation's a little bit too busy right now on Crossbell, I think. Just a little too busy.
Activate.
Not much I can do about getting frozen.
You're off balance. Got you.
I can do this.
Let's move. I'm up. My turn. Sure thing. Sorry, that's it for you.
The advantage is...
My turn.
Nice!
Activate.
I'm up. Activate.
Nice.
My turn. Now! Gotcha! I'm up! Sorry, that's it for you.
The advantage is ours.
Let's move. Second form. Gale! Now! Now's our chance! Leave it to me! I'm up!
Right! I can do this!
I'm up! My turn! Ready to go!
Please, allow me!
My turn! That's the power of the 8 leaves.
The advantage is ours!
Here I go! Now's our chance! Gotcha! You're done!
I can do this!
I'm up!
Certain animations seem to be taking a little bit longer than usual. Could just be me though, but I feel like there's an unusual amount of delay between some of the animations. Elise, are you okay? I can't believe they sent Jaegers to Ymir. Looks like the Noble Alliance doesn't even care about trying to keep up appearances anymore. The Anguis said that she has nothing to do with it, though. It's true that this kind of thing isn't really her style. If she were to abduct someone, trust me, she'd happily enjoy squeezing the life out of such a nasty spectacle to the very last drop. I suppose it just goes to show that the Noble Alliance isn't quite as united as it looks. I guess now's as good a time as any to ask. Just who is Vita Clotilde, anyway? You know that Misty the radio show host and Clotilde the opera singer are both just acts. She's a member of the Hexen clan, too. She's known as the Witch of the Abyss, and she vanished after breaking a taboo 7 years ago. Think of her as like a sister to Emma. And that blue bird that's usually with her, Grianos, is a familiar like me. A witch? A familiar? Well, I'm lost. But in short, she's related to you and Emma, right? Essentially, yes. Emma's been trying to find Vita ever since she disappeared. She had to put that on hold when her duty required her to join the academy. But how we could have missed her when she was so close by that whole time. Wait a second. Missy spent a fair amount of time in Trista, going to and from the radio station building. She was popular among the students too. Honestly, before I go on with the dialogue, that now makes that one scene where if you bring Emma along to the clothing store, how like you see the bluebird, you tell Emma about it, Emma runs away, and then Vita just conveniently shows up and stays there for the duration while she's gone. That makes that coincidence seem just about right. She was popular among the students, too. And yet, all that time, all those months, you never once realized her true identity? Something's off about that. Vita likely used some kind of form of curse to keep us from finding out. Witches are capable of interfering with the laws of causality and the cognitive abilities of others. She probably made it so no information regarding her or her whereabouts would ever reach us. That sounds so frightening. Tell me about it. Makes sense, though. She wouldn't be the only linguist to know how to mess with people's cognitive abilities. Alright, that's all I need to know for now. Anyway, have you caught your breath, Elise? Yes, thank you. We can keep going. Good. Let's get to Ymir. To Ymir!
Now's our chance. Let's move.
I can do this!
I'm up!
Activate.
So close.
Let's move. Ready to go.
Right! I couldn't be more pleased with the outcome.
More gunfire.
Why does this have to be happening?
They might just be warning shots. Try and stay calm.
Are we going to make it in time?
Let's get it. My turn.
We'll make it in time, don't worry. We have all this time to just fight all these random monsters, don't we?
Please, allow me!
Here you go! Sorry, that's it for you.
Gotta go fast.
Right, let's
Crap.
get started.
Let's
Ooh, decent amount of enemies.
second form. Damn! Now! Gotcha!
Sorry.
Activate!
I'm up!
I wonder why he didn't move. Sorry. I don't have a hotkey to mute my mic, unfortunately, but I guess I could probably unplug it, but I have a feeling it would just switch to my webcam microphone.
Here I go.
Please, allow me!
I'm up!
Right! I couldn't be more pleased with the outcome. Every...
Here I go. Now's our chance. Gotcha. You're done.
You nailed it, Reen.
Thanks, that was all you.
Let's get it. I'm up. Here I go. There. Ha! Now's our chance. Understood.
Great! I couldn't be more pleased with the outcome.
Alright, let's just head right back to town rather than fighting these other two enemies slightly off the beaten path. For the sake of everybody's sanity. Wow. That's a lot of needless destruction.
Oh, heavens.
Your Highness, please hurry back inside the mansion and hide. Whatever may come to pass, we won't allow them to touch you.
But...
There you are.
I don't recognize the armor color.
We are the Northern Jaegers.
The Northern Jaegers, okay.
We entered a contract with the Kreutzen province.
So it looks like I lost the money.
By the order of its lord, Duke Alberea, we are here to take you into protective custody, Your Highness.
No. Auntie Lucia?
Out of the way, woman.
I ask you to leave this village at once. The Schwarzer family has historical connections with the Imperial family. So as long as I live, you will not lay a hand on Her Highness.
You got guts, if nothing else. But I'm not going to repeat myself again. Our orders are that the lives of all other than Princess Alphen are of no consequence. Am I making myself clear?
But please don't!
Don't you dare lay a hand on them!
Yeah, that was an unusually slow swing.
Uncle Teo!
Darling.
I am the Baron of Ymir, Teo Schwarzer, and I will serve as your opponent. Begin!
Not all talk, I see.
The art of swordsmanship has been passed down in the Schwarzer family for generations. I couldn't hope to compare to Master Kafai or Lord Osei, but I dedicate myself to honing my skills all the same.
Clearly you're not the type of noble who sits idly by and hires men to fight his battles for him.
But I wonder how much use your sword will have if we try this.
Who dat? Oh.
I'm sorry, Mr. Baron.
You cowards! Have you no shame?
Obviously not.
All that matters to we Jaegers is fulfilling our contract by any means necessary. Fail to cooperate, and you know what happens next.
No.
It sounded like a machine gun.
There's fire everywhere.
Damn it. Looks like we're up against some pretty high-ranking Jaegers here.
Your Highness!
Reen's getting mad.
He's a monster.
Rain! Rain, don't! Don't lose yourself to anger! That will only lead to a repeat of what happened 8 years ago!
Elise.
He's still breathing. Your father's alive, Reen. Hang in there. I'll do first
God
aid
damn.
right away.
All that blood and he's still breathing?
Lady Schwarzer is just fine too. She was knocked unconscious, but I don't see any injuries. She's okay. Auntie Lucia, stay with us! Oh, thank goodness.
At least doesn't get burned by Flame Reen. I'm guessing that's probably just like his aura.
Are you back to normal?
You don't really see aura, like, enemies' aura all that much in this game. At least not in Cold Steel 1.
Reen, speak to me.
Like,
you alright?
you saw it happen with Vulcan for a little bit, but aside from that, no one really unleashed their aura.
Sorry, Elise.
Aside from, I guess, Reen.
I must control myself again.
It's alright. It's alright. You came back to me in the end. And that's all that matters.
Elise, I'm sorry. I really am.
Yeah. I hope they bring back more enemies with
Are you alright, Auntie Lucia?
with auras, because it always makes for an epic scene.
Your Highness, you're unharmed.
Yes, I'm fine. And it's all because of you and your family. I can't even begin to thank you enough.
Your Highness, there's no need to cry. You have the face of an angel. Please don't spoil it with tears.
Well, I'm glad she's in no mortal danger. Tova, what about Father?
I've given him some first aid, but he was injured pretty severely. We should get him to somewhere he can receive proper treatment as soon as possible.
No.
Dad.
Honestly, some people have no patience.
Get out of here. Nobody wants you here. Stupid Vita.
Vita, you...
What do you want with us this time?
I had some concerns about how things were over here, so I decided to come and have a look. Duke Albarea's really gone and done it this time. It's obvious that he really wants to get ahead of Duke Cayenne, but this isn't the most prudent way to do it.
You act like he's not one of your allies.
Now, there's no need to take your anger out on me. I can't undo what's already happened, but if it will help, I can at least clear up his mess for you.
What?
It's time to sleep, my children. Fall into a loving oblivion, cradled in your merciful mother's arms.
A lullaby?
What?
This is...
Manipulating their will.
Descend the mountain as you are, and you will report to Duke Albarea that you found nothing out of the ordinary.
Yes, Mother. We will.
Oh my.
Interesting.
Unbelievable. So this is what you witches are capable of, is it?
It's the least I could do after all the trouble you've been through. Duke Albarea is unlikely to doubt what they tell him, so this village shouldn't be targeted again for a while. Although, I'm guessing a gesture like this pales in comparison to what I would have to do to earn your forgiveness.
And why would you want to earn our forgiveness?
Misty, are you...
Don't be taken in by her sweet talk. She doesn't do things like this out of kindness.
She doesn't.
Targets in sight.
Huh? Ooh, that looks like Argetlum.
What?
Okay.
Elise, Your Highness! Shit! Was she here the whole time?
Now that was silly of you, wasn't it? You should never take your eyes off the princess you're meant to be protecting. As far as knights go, I'm afraid you failed spectacularly in nearly every regard.
Please, let me go! Targets apprehended successfully. Targets identified as Objective 1 and Objective 2. Mission complete.
Who are you? And what do you want? And why does that thing you're on look just like Argetlum?
It really does. I take it you being with her means you're an enforcer or something?
I don't comprehend your question.
She's not with Ouroboros, actually. She's a behind-the-scenes helper of sorts who was donated to the Noble Alliance by an anonymous benefactor.
I'm
Think of her as yet another ally
gonna
of the
guess
Alliances, much like ourselves, Zephyr, and the Imperial Liberation
it's someone related to, was it? Forget it. They're the Iron Bloods, right?
Couldn't ask for a more terrifying lineup right there.
If you like.
I mean, why else would it be someone else like Milliam?
While she's the Black Rabbit guiding my steps with every adorable hop.
Stop messing around! Lady Clotilde, please give the order to retreat. There is no need to remain here any longer.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Let's be going.
Rain! Rain! Rain!
Elise! Your Highness! Stop! Stop! Bring them back!
Our story is well underway. There will be many obstacles waiting for you, but struggle on and overcome them. And I'm sure that, eventually, you'll reach the stage where the Azure Chevalier awaits. Don't let me down, Reen Schwarzer.
I won't let it end this way! Hang in there, you two! I'm coming for you! I promise!
Same time, Cruisin' Province airspace. The big-ass Noble Alliance ship, huh? Pantagruel. The Glorious is probably bigger. Cold Steel 2 ends. On to Cold Steel 3.
Has something wondrous caught your eye?
Rufus and I believe that's Cayenne, right? Like
well,
the pepper.
If it isn't Duke Cayenne and the Azure
Yep.
Chevalier.
Duke Pepper.
Marvelous,
Got it.
Isn't it, Rufus? Does it not bring you joy to look down upon our land from such great heights? Especially when one considers our victory in the war that rages on it.
Crow just looks like he doesn't give any shits at all about what's going on. He just doesn't even care.
I'm afraid I have far too much on my mind at the moment to take in such pleasures. But the war is indeed raging on, just as you say. And with every day that passes, I worry more for the people of my father's province caught up in it.
So young, and yet you've already adopted such a delightful perspective. It's clear to me now why your father holds you in such high esteem. Had I a son like you, then I too would take notice of the achievements you've curried in the war thus far.
You flatter me, sir. Green though I may be, I intend to do all in my power to carry out your will as Supreme Commander of the Noble Alliance.
Please, I am Supreme Commander, yes, but I wouldn't permit merely anyone to take the position of Chief of Staff. Rest assured, you have earned my favor. We are both equally burdened to guide this conflict to a swift conclusion, all for the good of the common people who suffer from it. If only they understood the lengths we go to for them. And on that note, I assume you've already decided on how we will be proceeding?
At present, 60% of the nation is under our control. But on the other hand, the Imperial Army still has a full 50% of its military might remaining. The key to our victory lies in deciding how best to divide the remaining armored divisions between the East and West.
Excellent. Our Alliance forces have you, as well as the Panzer Soldats. We have General Aurelia and Brigadier General Wallace, two of the finest soldiers the provincial armies have ever seen. To say nothing of the Azure Diva and the countless other allies lending us their aid.
The Azure Diva.
Victory is only a matter of time. Wouldn't you agree, Crow?
I wouldn't get too comfortable if I were you. Just so we're on the same page here, Divine Knights aren't omnipotent or anything. Ordine isn't going to be wiping fortresses like Corellia off the map in an instant the way Crossbell's Ion did. They're not that mind-bogglingly powerful, sorry to say.
Come now, Crow. You're so modest. Well, no matter.
Seems like he has knowledge of what's happening over in Crossbell. Although I wouldn't be that surprised.
Gilead Osborne has fallen. No longer will
Also,
we
would that be
led
like
by
the
that
fourth or fifth time they've referenced Crossbell so far?
However, his loathsome legacy still lives on. This great nation has been filled with undesirable pollutants as a result of him and his followers. Our primary task shall be to wash away the filth and restore Erebonia to its rightful, glorious form, a land ruled by nobles.
As you wish.
I nearly forgot. Regarding the other Chevalier, I'm in the midst of pondering if there is a way to get him to join us. And being that you're such a close friend of his, your assistance may be required at some point. Give it some thought, won't you?
Understood.
They really like the Dutch angle in the scene, huh?
You don't think it'll be quite as easy as our friend the Duke does, do you? I can see it written all over your face.
Afraid not. The army isn't the only thing we need to worry about. Not with the RMP and the intelligence division at large. Then there's the fact we couldn't catch the Crimson Wings. Whatever other potential threats piling up on the side. Plus, you know, your brother's out there too. It's way too early to be getting cocky.
My brother is no less a son of the House of Alberea. I'm expecting him to show me the best he can muster. And I don't doubt he'll come at me with everything he's got. But ultimately... Unforeseen circumstances are exactly the reason we carry only the finest insurance. Are they not, dear ladies and gentlemen?
So that's,
You're so right.
what's her name that starts with a D from...
all of us on the same side.
From, was it the Stahlritter?
This is how wars are fought.
Whatever, so long as we get to have our fun.
Just don't forget. We're not here for you. We won't be working together forever.
Duvalier. Yeah.
Oh, but the fireworks that will spark from our partnership will be ever so beautiful.
Yeah. I guess I can help.
Point taken. I can't see anyone or anything out there having a chance against this group of monsters.
That's the idea. I leave the unseen side of this War of the Lions reenactment in your capable hands. You're up against the Ironbloods, the Crimson Wings, and the Horned Lions. With opponents like that, you needn't hold anything back. Go forth and enjoy your fill of battle.
I feel like out of all those people, Scarlet's probably the weakest. By a long shot. Oh hey! It's like the actual intro. And not the cast one, too. Ending! The spoiler opening, you don't need to play it. I don't care. It's not that big of a deal. By the way, considering it's already past midnight, I think that's plenty for today. So, thanks for stopping by. I'll fiddle around with my stream settings, my microphone stuff. Try to get it as close to not being staticky as possible. So, have a nice night.